and gentlemen, the inaugural broadcast of COD Ireland Call of Duty is back, baby. It is here in Ireland. The Black Ops 6 open beta kill race will be taking place at 7 o'clock. So happy to be here, guys. Thank you all so much for coming in here and showing your support. It looks like everything's running fine. You'll have to forgive me, folks. It has been a very long time since I have actually run a stream, so this should be fun. This should be fun. It's been a long time. Look, when COD Ireland goes fully live, when the league goes live, which we'll have more on later on today, a little sneak peek into the announcement, but when that goes live, we're going to have way more of a streamlined setup when it comes to actually doing the streams, right? We're going to be broadcasting all the games on this Twitch. We're going to be doing it, I imagine, a setup of 3 games a night once a week. 3 big games in the night is what we will try to do. So we will have way more of a streamlined process, but for now, it's the inaugural broadcast. We're still setting up the Twitch, still getting all the infrastructures behind the scenes set up. Got a fantastic tourney to bring you ASAP. So it's nice to just bring a stream out, show you guys what's happening, show with you guys as we get ready to take a look at the games that'll be happening tonight in just over 40 minutes, or should I say just under 45 minutes. We will be seeing all our players get up and ready to get going and try and get as many kills as they can across the top 3 games. Of course, the winner will get a copy of Call of Duty Black Ops 6 on a platform of their choosing. We will be in contact with them after the stream this evening. Our ETA on times is you finish your game at 9, your VODs be up by 9:15, and during that time you'd hopefully have your screenshots submitted to the submit results section if you're a player. We have a fantastic team in the background who are making sure to moderate everything and also go through and check out all of those results, tally them up and give me the beautiful name of the beautiful winner, and then get them their code for Black Ops 6 as soon as possible, folks. We have a fantastic set of games on the way, and I don't know, is my camera a little uneven, or am I going crazy? I tend to get over focused on these things. I don't think I'm fully centered. Hang on, let's nope, that's too far. You see, when I say that I'm preparing for a stream, folks, this is 99% of what I'm doing, is getting really annoyed at the fact that I don't have everything centered perfectly. But folks, a cup of tea in the hand. By the way, okay, so anyone who sits on a PC will let you know right here, right now, and I'll actually get into everyone that's been speaking in the chat in just a second. I'm ranting and rambling, but for anyone who sits at a PC, drinking out of these is the best thing that you will do, because the amount of times that I have tipped this over and barely anything has come out when I have a Go XLR sitting here, I've got an iPad monitoring things, 3 monitors, PC, the whole lot. Potentially risk doing a lot of damage from a spillage of a tea or coffee, and having them in a travel mug is very, very handy. And can I put Pepsi Max into it? I mean, you absolutely can, but are you under the age of 15? That's questions we have to ask ourselves. But folks, this is only the intro screen. Let me get you into the main screen, where we will be doing our chatting, and let's take a look at the chat. Before people ask, I could have had the chat somewhere around here on the borders, but when we're doing full production streams, reacting to chat isn't like a big thing when it comes to doing production streams for casting Call of Duty, for some of you guys who may be in and don't know. So chat interaction isn't going to be huge unless we're doing more community things like tournaments. So this is kind of like a nice cool one-off, but we may incorporate it into our own setup, you know, more often. We can see, you know, well, maybe we innovate in that sector, in that field. But it is fantastic to be here, bringing this to you. We have a fantastic team working in the background to finally get something going. It's been a long time in the making for Call of Duty, long time for Ireland, and yeah, it's amazing that we're getting going. Let me actually catch up a little bit with the chat now. I do love that pinned. Is that a vote, or is it just letting me know that you'd smash? Either way, I'll take the compliments. They are badly needed to fuel my ego, because as everyone knows, people in Call of Duty can't survive without a little bit of an ego. But let me catch up with this Twitch chat. Stunning, smash, yes, I love it all. Okay, Perpetual Max knows me. I'm probably missing things. The copyright friendly. Oh yes, tell me whatever playlist this is. Yeah, so the playlist, it's pretty simple. It's God, what's his name? God, I really should know his name. He's the guy that creates stream beats. Harris Heller. I think it's Harris Heller. Created stream beats, which is entirely copyright friendly music to be used by streamers. And what I done from there was I handpicked select songs and downloaded them onto the system, so I have them playing directly from my system, a handful list of about 20 or 30 ones that I thought sounded the best for a Call of Duty stream. So that is what is being used, but you can source all of these from stream beats. Harris Heller, you find them. Senpai Gaming as well, he does a lot of stuff over on YouTube, so make sure to go check him out. And Stuart, I notice you. I always notice you. I would never not notice you. I notice every single person who's in this chat, which, by the way, people who are watching the stream, 18 people currently sitting watching the stream. Guys, thank you so much. I probably don't think you're going to be able to do it this stream, because I think you need to have a relatively consistent streaming schedule with this chat, which this channel absolutely will not has as of yet. But we're going to be going for affiliate. We're going to be going for affiliate on this channel. It'll be really cool to get affiliate. It means you guys can come in, subscribe and gift, whatever it may be, which will really help push everything that we're doing. The reality is we want to bring you a great broadcasting experience. We want to bring you fantastic league. I want to bring you fantastic league, tournaments, whatever it may be. We want to be the body that represents Call of Duty within Ireland, and we want to go about it the right way. But ultimately, ladies and gentlemen, we are doing our very best to get this operating, but we are indeed operating off mere pennies and pences. So anything that you are able to do in terms of donations, subscribing, whenever we get all that going, to be greatly appreciated. Of course, we're not asking for any of that as of yet, because one, you can't subscribe here, and two, we don't have a donation link ready as far as I'm aware. But we're going to get all that sorted by the time the league rolls around, and we're bringing you more of a regular entertainment experience, which will hopefully encompass doing weekly streams here, and perhaps on Kick, if it would interest people to have them over there. All of the VODs will be uploaded to YouTube, so you can have access to all of your games in stunning high definition over on the place that actually lets you upload at a relatively consistent bit rate. And then on top of that, we're going to be having original content to bring you on YouTube, at least one video a week. That will be a weekly roundup of a league, and perhaps another encompassing more plays, like, you know, plays of the week, whatever it may be. And on top of that, we're going to have all of the content aforementioned broken down and thrown all over your faces across TikTok and YouTube Shorts, if those interest you, to try and pull a new audience in and entertain the audiences that are currently here with some short form, straight to the point content. And all of this is being backed up by, as I've said already, a fantastic team working in the background, working on that Discord to make it even better. Shout out Adam, he's been doing so much work on this Discord, switching it to a community server as of recently. He's been really putting the work in the last couple of days when he's a busy man himself. To make sure to give him credit, along with everybody else that's in here. I know everyone else is doing their role, but just thought I'd mention Adam because he's pulled it out of the bag with Discord the last couple of days, and we do appreciate him. And Carter was going to donate 10k tonight. Oh, well, I've missed a trick. Well, look, tell him that he can have my personal PayPal, and that will absolutely go into the league. You know, if he wants my personal details, you know, I will gladly accept that 10k on behalf of the company. Oh, but folks, live nuke gameplay before the tournament, you know, that would be nice, but I won't lie, skill-based matchmaking has been absolutely doing me in, because I've been playing with a good friend of mine, Toast, on Jams, played with him for years, and that guy's a filthy little crackhead when it comes to Call of Duty. I've been whacked into his lobbies and I've been getting washed out. Skill-based matchmaking is not my friend on this beta, so I would not be bringing you any gameplay of that level. And, you know, could maybe play a game or two, but let's be honest, by the time that I'm finished ranting and rambling, we are going to be on our way to that start point of the tournament, which, as we are on now, 18:25, just 35 minutes away from all of our players getting into these lobbies and trying to get their gunny going. We are going to be monitoring on stream about 20 streams at once, and of course my eye will be drawn to anyone who's maybe performing better than maybe we thought, or having a couple of good games. My admins will be like, hey, you gotta check this guy out, you gotta check this girl out. We'll go and have a look. We will keep up to date on all the games that are currently happening, but we've randomly selected 20 to have on our multi-Twitch feed, so we can keep an eye on all of them at once and go and select in between. So that should be a whole lot of fun. And yeah, so I have 10k kisses to give though. The Riz Master, Ross the Riz, Carnet, absolutely coming in with the Riz Academy level banter. And let me just move this again, folks. You're in a little bit stuck between a little bit of a rock and a hard place when you're simultaneously trying to cast, give the broadcast experience, and then also be monitoring all things on the production side itself. The multitasking gets quite strenuous, but it's a lot of fun. It's fun to be back. It's fun to be doing this. Don't get me wrong. Setting up everything that we've been trying to set up for COD Ireland, and we're not even halfway done yet for the full experience that we'll be bringing you guys. It's been exhausting. Like, it really has been exhausting. I'm taking a lot of what I've learned in my casting career and more on the production side of things as well. Trying to put all that together. Bring all those skills back that I've learned, pull it together to apply to COD Ireland, and very much starting from scratch again when it comes to the production side of things, building all these graphics up. I know again you're not actually seeing many of them at the moment, but that is because we're kind of running with the limited batch for the tournament, because a lot of what we're going to be building to bring you guys will be reliant on what comes out with Black Ops 6, as you guys may know yourself. You know, the map screens for whatever the competitive maps may be, or you know, the map B-rolls, all that kind of added production element experience is coming, but just can't even be worked on until that game comes out on October 25th. So until then, we are hanging tight and running with the basics as we sit and wait for this tournament to get ready to go. And is there a donation link? Did I just see a donation come in? Did I forget that we put the donation link in? Maybe the donation link is actually already here. Whoever's watching this Twitch, scroll down. If there's a tip me thing, the donation link is there. And I believe Big Man Ross has donated the first little bit of money. The first €5 donated to Call of Duty Ireland. The tip, Carnet, the man, the mod, thank you very much for coming in with the tip. Very appreciate it. And again, that all goes directly into what we're doing here, right? Because one thing that I want to make clear, because, and you know, we're getting a little bit serious for a minute, for so many people, the COD community is one where there could be strenuous relationships and there could be lack of trust, and we want to be very open as to where things are going in regards to the finances. So for one, in terms of what we were building, it is important for us to have all the, what would you say, structures in place possible to allow us to bring you the best experience. So for example, what that meant for me today was that today I got my trial, and eventually going to be the annual plan of Discord Nitro, so that I could give a couple of boosts into the Discord, and I'd encourage everyone as well. Not yet, don't do it yet, because the Discord won't be popping really until a little later on towards our league. But I would encourage people who do want to help out as well to also go in and boost the server. It makes the server a higher quality server in terms of the voice chat and everything like that, which is things that will be used by players when they're taking part in the league within COD Ireland. That money goes towards, for example, Google One, so we have a big storage drive, terabytes of storage now, because we paid for the annual, so that our staff has a place to store all the content, assets, files necessary needed to bring you what we want to bring you in terms of the back end side of things. We're also going to be getting a Twitter Premium as well, and again, that money just goes towards everything that we're putting together for you guys, and especially when it comes to the league going into season 1, in terms of even the player prize, the player entry fees alone will have the initial prize pool will still be coming in at a little bit of a loss to get this thing going of what our predicted numbers will be. So that money comes in and helps sort of alleviate the cost of that loss to make things run a little smoother. So, you know, for people who come in and they want to support, and they support where they can, whether it be a tenner, 100 quid, a quid, whatever it may be, when people are able to come in and give their support, it is really appreciated. And I can promise you, and my team can attest to as well, that it all goes straight back into bringing a better experience overall to everything that is going to be happening here on this Twitch, on the Discord, and everything to do with COD Ireland running through into the beginning of the league which will be beginning before 2025, and then of course for the rest of the seasons and everything that we do, and potentially the LAN that we bring you in 2025. Again, so much that we are hopeful to bring you, some things we are guaranteeing that we'll be able to bring you, and all of those will be announced in due time as we get ready to get this tournament done, see who comes out on top, see who gets that copy of Black Ops 6, and then from there we bring you the announcement of what is to come next for COD Ireland, our biggest endeavor yet not been seen in Ireland for a very long time, if ever. People can correct me whether I'm right or wrong in that. We will see King on top. Let's go COD Ireland. Thank you very much for coming in. Appreciate you being here, my friend. And yeah, I think we're doing a great thing, you know, for Call of Duty, for Ireland. I'm really happy with the way everything has gone so far. And for a lot of people, look, I realize everything that we're doing here, I'm gonna take a sip of this, it's going cold. Oh, everything that we are doing here, the numbers got heavily boosted by how the TikToks were performing, which I'm super grateful for. We have so many people who came in to hear from TikTok, and it really does mean the world, and we're going to continue to make TikToks to entertain you guys, along with trying to bring more of you in, which, by the way, we do have a scheduled TikTok to go out at 9:30, which will be in tandem with our announcement that we are going to be bringing you, so please do make sure to keep an eye out for that over on the TikTok as well, because as you guys know, TikTok is a game of algorithms. As soon as that post comes out on 9:30, I need you in there. I need you watching that TikTok, spamming that like button, leaving a comment, clicking that share, whatever it may be. I need you guys to get it boosted up on the algorithm early so it catches wind and the sail set it sailing on towards the sea. That metaphor kind of fell apart halfway through, but you get what I mean. It means it catch it, so a lot of new people can come in and see what we're bringing you, and we're gonna have a lot of people in, a lot of people who are Irish, a lot of people who are not, because again, even though we want to build this up for the Irish communities, when especially we're going to be doing the league, it'll be like there'll be teams where it's like 2 Irish people, 2 UK people, and that's absolutely fine, because the last thing that we want to do is, like, I personally don't play with any Irish players because I never knew any Irish players growing up that were into competitive COD. I play with UK lads. That's unfair to ask people who have been in the same boat as me to drag them away from playing with their mates. As long as they can find another Irish lad to get an Irish pickup, or there's 2 Irish people, they go find UK people, they can come in and play. We're tailoring towards the Irishness of this server, but that by no means means that it is a strictly Irish only experience, except when it comes to tourneys like these. And of course, I know everyone will be very respectful of that. Of course, we all love to have our little jokes, little banter. The Irish, we know what we're like, but a thing of respect, I think, is ultimately what makes us stand out as well. And as long as we show that, you know, we are going in the right direction. And that's exactly it, Kerna. What about the Northern Irish? You know, the Northern Irish, as I said, you know, perfectly, I believe when in response to someone with Northern Ireland, our rule is for that qualification of Irish, it's to be Irish or living on the island of Ireland. And being Northern Irish means that you can identify as both or just one, depending on what side of the coin that you fall. And ultimately, while people may have their views on politics, whatever it may be, I can guarantee one thing is that there will absolutely be no judgment here. Banter may happen, but we'll try to keep that in a down low, be respectful of people in that regard. There will never be any judgment here for where people fall on that side of the coin. This is for the island of Ireland. This is for the Call of Duty ecosystem, for everyone, no matter what part of this country that you're from. It's for everyone. And I want people to constantly be reminding themselves of that throughout. And yeah, that is important. A playlist update. Oh, a playlist update has just come in. Well, a playlist update is pretty fitting, given the fact that 6 o'clock is usually when you have your things in. That's why we schedule for 7, because 6 is usually when, if COD decide to do anything, they do it. And you're saying it is gunfight. Oh god, nearly choking the tea there. Holy moly. Interesting. Gunfight coming in. And also appreciate the message I missed in there. Great for Irish gamers. Thank you, and looking forward to the tournament. Thank you all. Really do appreciate that. I'm just thinking, gunfight. What is gunfight again? No, I'm thinking a gun game. Gunfight isn't the same. Because obviously we just want to make sure that there's nothing coming in that completely breaks the way the system plays, but Ultimately, the way that we're going doing this is that it's the player's prerogative. If you think you found a way to get those kills, then you go for it. You know, we had even questions about streaks as well, and it's like, well, if you want to risk playing a bit slower to get that streak that will guarantee you kills, you want to run the risk of playing for a certain streak, or maybe you want to purely play for like UAVs, counter UAVs, whatever it may be, to help you out. Player prerogative. It's up to the player's own judgment as to how they go about and getting those kills, and if they play well, they're rewarded by getting to use those streaks. In my opinion. Oh yeah, wait, 2v2 mode. Yeah, 2v2 mode. Yeah, I remember that mode now. Yeah, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, no worries there. Just keeping up to date on some of the things with COD Ireland chat. Won't be looking at it too much, so my mods know to keep an eye on that, because I'll be kind of on and off looking at that, especially when we get into the games. Mods, if you can get replies to that, what I'm seeing from someone in the tournament general about they're able to take photos with their phone, yes, that is allowed. That is allowed. We will allow that. And when it comes to, you know, someone did actually raise a good point in there when it comes to the console people have to play with crossplay on. Mods, what do we think about that? I think it's too late to enforce that personally. I think it should be as is, because again, PC have the advantage of frames, they have everything. To enforce people to turn crossplay on, it also is, it should be crossplay. Okay. Well, we'll do a ping. It's a hard one to enforce, but we'll do a ping. If one of the mods want to do an @everyone ping or an @tournament ping for everyone who's about to get loaded in, saying that console players should be turning their crossplay on, again, well pointed out. And this is the thing with us running our first tournament. This is the first time doing a lot of things ourselves. There will be things that are up and down. We just ask players to be respectful of that. So yeah, if that could be turned on, I mean, I understand it potentially being the player's choice as well. It is completely understandable. But see, I don't know. It's a tough one, really. Yeah, it's a tough one. I suppose the way I would think of it, where I'd say it should be on, is that, for example, for leagues, it will have to be on. So for the tournament, it should probably fall under the same boat, I would imagine. And Stuart, no way we're getting Taylor Swift in there. No way. Okay. I'll never get to. Sorry, I need to come back to that. I tried to ignore that, and I keep bringing a Taylor Swift. What am I saying? What a Taylor Swift? Are you insane? I'm not getting any Taylor Swift in here. My God. But folks, if you're tuning in and you're getting ready to go, make sure to refresh your game. Apparently, there was a playlist update at 6 o'clock. I didn't say anything about the mode in the Bruos, Core Mosh Pit Good yet. Any mode, any streak, whatever you may be, it is all up to you. Do what you think is best. This is very much a tournament where we're just kind of letting people go play, get your best result. You know how to do it, you'll do it. That is how we're treating it. So the people of last week, can they detest whether people have been playing with or without crossplay? I think when it comes to crossplay, God, you know, it's funny, everyone now adding in this chat while their stream is live. People with a million questions. My PS5 says it can't broadcast Twitch partner token. What does that mean? I don't know. If you're watching the stream, bro, I don't know. The way that I look at it is that I'm willing to help out people as much as I can, given the fact that a lot of people are getting new to this. They are new to this, but people have had a week or two since they've signed up to make sure that everything works okay for the tournament. It's not our prerogative. We are the service provider, okay? We're just providing. Here's your tournament, playing it. Follow our rules. Figure the rest out yourselves, please. Oh my god. But thank you, mods, going in trying to help sort that out. Again, look, I'm joking. I'm not actually that like wound up about it. It's people don't know. People don't know. They're very new to this. And what I will say to people right now, to give a little bit of introduction to people who may not be too clued up on competitive Call of Duty. Again, we're having a lot of Irish people in who maybe at most they're used to is just running the rank, but let me give you the lowdown of what's coming up in regards to COD Ireland in the way that it'll run. We're going to have fun community things here and there when it comes to tournaments, 8 nights, whatever it may be. But when it comes to the eventual league that we will run, it's all going to be CDL rule based. So your league is going to be 4v4, going to be either best of 5s, usually best of 5s, maybe a best of 7 when it comes to the grand final, and it will follow the following formats: hardpoint, search and destroy, control, hardpoint, search and destroy, or whatever mode is released. It like control is the mode that's potentially on the chopping board, but I personally don't think it will be. I think those are the 3 modes that we're going to have that's still up for contention. But it'll be a best of 5 following CDL rules, which we will, you know, keep people up to date with in the Discord. So it's important that you're aware of all those places in the Discord when the time comes. And then also GAs, which can be damn hard to keep up with at times, but we'll do our best to have a database available for everyone to keep up to date with what the GAs are. For those of you who don't know what GAs are, they are gentlemen's agreements where even though they are technically allowed in the competitive, all the professional players and kind of the competitive scene have come together and agreed that they should not be used to protect the competitive integrity of the game. So usage of these, they can be used, but they're not allowed. And the way that we will work is that we will treat GAs like they are banned items. So the use of a GA, whether it be a weapon, an attachment, a type of movement, if we believe that that is to be used, that will count as an infringement of the rules. So yeah, to give people a little bit of the rundown on that, and seeing a lot of first chatters come in. Again, I'd expect most people to be first chatters considering this is the first ever stream, but still appreciate you all coming in. And Stuart as well, I just seen that. Stuart, thank you very much. I want to put little alerts here and there for people who are doing follows, subscriptions, donations. Again, with the whole thing with these broadcasts is that they're not really going to be too focused on the alerts and everything that's happening around, so they'll be minimal, but I still want them there. So the only way I'm actually seeing little things come through is by my phone's email. So thank you, Stuart, really do appreciate you, and I'm looking forward to the tournament. Good luck everyone, love to see that. Zerfer coming in, thank you very much. I don't know if you said, but console players have to play with crossplay on. Yes, that is correct. I don't know if anyone has done that ping yet. For one of the admins go into the tournament general at everyone in tournament and say that console players need to turn their crossplay on, and that we will be checking this. So if someone can do that, that'd be greatly appreciated. That and add in that they can prove it easily by showing that they have it on before they go into the stream. If you can have that as a little caveat, say that when they start their stream, because we'll be watching the VOD, if it's a potential winner, if they're on console, to show that they have crossplay on. That would be the important thing. And again, loads of first chatters coming in, folks. Thank you all very much for coming in and showing support to the stream and getting your follows in as well. It is greatly appreciated, because one thing that I will say for each and every person here is that COD Ireland, what we're doing here, it's hugely important, and it lives or dies by you. It lives or dies by you in the sense of that people need to be respectful. People need to realize that we're new, that we're starting up, and contribute and help out, and, you know, compete and be easy to deal with, and, you know, set everything up so that you're doing the best that you can as a player and as a talent, so that we're setting an example for the rest of the Call of Duty scene, and in turn growing the Irish community, beginning that ecosystem, showing why people should be involved in Irish Call of Duty. Because on the other hand, if people kick up fusses about everything, if everything, you know, goes tits up, for lack of better words, in regards to our attitude towards things, and maybe players trying to take advantage of certain systems, cheating of course being a big example, all that will do is lessen COD Ireland to the point where you as a player will get less from COD Ireland. It's not like, you know, you do something and it's bad and it's like, oh, it's whatever. Like, it directly, in terms of using Irish player, will provide less opportunities for you. So it's kind of very important that everyone just goes about doing what they do with the dignity and pride of an Irishman or an Irishwoman. Does COD Ireland have any other socials? Instagram, Facebook? We do have a Twitter, we do have a YouTube, we do have a TikTok. There might be an Instagram coming at some point, but that is currently in the pipeline because we need to establish roles. We're going to be looking out for potentially social media managers, definitely a statistics manager, things like that. We'll be doing a call for that soon, so we'll be looking for people to fill out those roles, and once there's enough trust and consistency within those roles, we'll be looking to expand to include things like Instagram, etc. And yeah, that is that. I'm just gonna want to read, keep up to date with the chat. Okay. Do we need to show task manager for VPNs? I would rather people did. I would absolutely rather people did. Yeah, I'd rather people show their task managers. The thing is as well, look, like, we're going to operate in like a little bit of trust with people, considering it's the first Irish thing, but you know, we will ask people to chat to do that. And you know, I also want to make people aware that we have been made aware of certain issues in regards to the tournament and things that we could have improved, ways that we could have done it. One thing that I will say is that we did not expect this level of sign-ups. We have about like 66 people playing in this. Our projected number was 20. So you can imagine that was like a little bit of a jump in terms of how many players we were actually expecting to take part in this. And again, our first thing, there was mistakes here and there in terms of the planning. And I just want people to know that we're not stubborn with that. We're really not stubborn with that, in the sense of where it's like, oh, we're doing it our way. Like, if we had the structures in place to do it and we had a more accurate guess to the numbers, or maybe we had a cap, we could have done it in the sense it was 1v1 kill races in a bracket style system. We could have done something like that, but we just thought that this system would be easier, and we didn't think that this would be as big as it is. So we just want people to know that in terms of looking out for the future, we're absolutely going to, you know, take these things on board. We're not snubbing any of these types of things whatsoever. And you know, people coming with the follows as well, thank you all so much. The follows are climbing steadily at currently 29 viewers as well. Nice, smashing it. Thank you all so much. This is exactly what Call of Duty in Ireland needs. An Irish legend, do you have to have an Irish teammate to play? When it comes to the tournament, it's solo. That is a rule, folks. You are not allowed to have people in your party, and that is one of the first things we will be checking the VODs on. If you have the top kills, and you're great, but one of those games we see that you have someone in your party during that game, or they even join mid-game, so make sure to have your party private, because on that circumstance we still will disqualify. So folks, do make sure to be looking out for that and getting that sorted, because the last thing we want is for people to have good games and then be drawn out on a technicality. Do keep that in mind. Thank God for TikTok reaching everyone's For You page. The only reason I saw it, it's hitting a lot of people's For You page, and that reminds me, folks, we have a lot of viewers in here. I'm going to let you know right now, at about 9:30 we have a major announcement. This tournament finishes at 9. We're going to be counting the scores, and then eventually we are making our big announcement in regards to the future of COD Ireland and what is next. And there'll be a TikTok going out about that now. That announcement is pre-recorded, and it's already scheduled to go live on TikTok at 9:30 on the dot. So at 9:30 I'll remind everyone, but if you can please pull your phones up, watch the video, maybe watch it twice, hit the like, leave a comment, and click the share button on it, because all of that boosts it in the algorithm. And again, for Call of Duty Ireland to kick off, we can do everything that we want here in regards to quality, but ultimately we need to get the word out. We need to say to people, we need to say to this fragmented Irish community, like, there's something here. There's something here, come join us. You're Irish, you like Call of Duty, there's finally something for you. And a lot of people, they don't see that through like the avenues of Twitter and stuff. The way that works, it's really hard to reach people, but TikTok reaches out, but it only reaches out if it believes people are interested, and it believes people are interested when people are reacting and watching to the content. So please do make sure that when that goes out, you give it all the love and support that you can, as early as you can, because the TikTok algorithm is a feral beast. It acts early and swiftly. So as soon as that comes out, spam it with the love and it will take off, and we'll hopefully get so many new faces in this Discord to have something really popping for you guys going into 2025. Call of Duty Ireland, as I said, it's back. It's back. Some people will argue, was it ever here? I'd say it was, but barely, but now it's back and potentially bigger than ever, as long as the support is there from each and every one of you, which so far it does seem to be, folks. Legends. Legends. That's what the Irish are. That's what the Irish are. And again, ranting and rambling, missing some little bits of the chat. Make sure that I am keeping up to date with everything. Okay, folks, to each and every one of you, it's getting to that time. Make sure that your streams are going live if you're ready to play, because you do not have much time to get going once you hit that 7 o'clock. It's do or die. Shout out Derry. Zerx, I'm not one for giving out where I live, but I'm a stone's throw away from Derry. As a matter of fact, I'm shopping in there tomorrow. So up Derry. Up Derry. Love to see it. The Fighting Irish, let's go. Everyone in. Does Tech, you're live. Good man yourself. Let me actually just see. I'm seeing all the streams on my multi-feed beginning to pop up live now. Love to see it, folks. A good few that aren't live yet, though. The TikTok, folks, not the platform, the time. Need to be getting yourselves live to get going. I have currently 20 streams up on my multi-stream, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only have a quarter. I think I did my math right. Only the quarter of the people are live, so make sure everyone's getting up. King on top, you'll be live in 5. I love to hear, because you are one of the ones that I have up here as of now, where we will see. So you are you starting the match at 7? I will be starting to watch people at 7. I'll be watching the streams. I'm not in the match, but I will be watching everyone come 7 o'clock. And folks, one thing I will say to people as well, that VOD needs to be available by 9:15. At the very latest, we might do an allowance to 9:30, because the screenshots are what comes first in the counting. But make sure that you get that stream turned off at 9 o'clock with those VODs turned on, because, you know, it just makes life easier for us mods, and it also makes sure that that VOD goes up in time, because there is sometimes a little bit of a delay, so we want to get that VOD up as early as possible. No, you can start at 7. You can play if you want, but the games that you play now will not count until 7 o'clock, so do keep that in mind. It's 7 on the dot is when the games count. People can play now. There's people playing already, but nothing that they do counts until 7 p.m. on the dot. Keep that in mind, everyone, as we get closer and closer to getting going. Well, Sarx, it's search for a game at 7 exactly. I would argue you can search for a game at 6:59. You can search for a game then. The game just can't be live until 7 o'clock. And what I will say for people as well is that when these games are coming to an end, all right, and when the time is coming to an end, there is going to be very little allowance. So if you're in a game and you're having a great game, it's your last hurrah, but 7 o'clock passes If that game is not done by like 7:02, it won't count. You get like 60 seconds to 2 minutes of an overrun on your time if you're mid-game. So I don't want people thinking that I've searched I'm in a game by 6:59, so or 8:59, and I've played this full game and I've done well. It's like, no, your games need to be done by 9, and you get that 1 or 2 extra minutes. That's the rule. So I don't want people getting annoyed when if they say I got a 100 kill game but I started it at 8:58. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Keep that in mind, everyone. And my god, I've been ranting for a while. You know, my beautiful, brilliant mod Stuart said, what are you going to do for 45 minutes before the stream goes live? And I don't think he believed me when I said that I'd just yap my way through the 45 minutes. Yet look where we are. We have been live for 55 minutes. And we are edging ever closer to beginning the first COD Ireland tournament in Call of Duty Black Ops 6, the first of many, folks. I've said it once, I'm going to say it again, and I'll say it a million times after. Call of Duty in Ireland is back, and Black Ops 6 is going to be the fantastic year for it. And to keep everyone hyped on what the future of COD could be, the rumors are that 2025's COD is going to be like how Modern Warfare 3 had all the remasters of Modern Warfare 2 maps. The rumor is the next COD after this one is going to be a complete remaster of Black Ops 2 maps. Only rumors, but that is the rumor. So in terms of keeping people hyped on for a COD cycle, we're about to have 2 years of some of the best COD ever. Treyarch are the GOATs. They are the absolute GOATs. I mean, everyone's the GOATs because, for the love of God, please hire me, Activision. I could be your kind of, you know, your European voice, you know, the Irish voice, you know, diversity and all that. Get an Irish man working on the team. But I'm just saying. Is it mosh pit or face off? Is it mosh pit or face off? Who wants to say it, folks? Who wants to say it? Who wants to say read the rules? Who wants to say it? Because it says right at the bottom of the rules, modes, game modes and streaks. It says player discretion. Player discretion. It's up to you. Kinda did a bit of Trump there. Shade. Right. Scanny, what's up? Welcome in. How we doing? How we doing? Hope you're doing well. 4 minutes. It's 4 minutes till we're going. And I'm not gonna lie, from the streams I have up here, I'm not seeing many streams. I'm going to refresh this just to be safe, but I'm not seeing many streams up. Are we going to have to go and try and find a bunch of new people to have on the random select? Because I can show you the screen that I'm looking at, guys, and there's not many screens. I actually need to make sure that I have my mic on this. I do. Okay, good. I was making sure that I have my mic on the other screen because I've had to toggle my mic manually onto every screen, and I couldn't remember if I had it on for the other screen, where you're not going to get to see my beautiful face, but you're going to get to see the beautiful streams. Toggle chat. Okay, streams are starting to go live. Here we go. Mac, no, you cannot. Can you see mine, Jamak? Do I have you here? I don't know. I don't think I have you because I have random selected 20, which we're going to be keeping an eye on for now. We will add more in. I don't think yours is on the list, Jamak, but I can have a look now. Make sure that your stream is indeed live. God, I shouldn't have said that. Everyone's asking now if their stream is live. Your stream's probably live. I would say I'd say trust your instincts in that one. The stream is probably live. I have, because there's about 50 streams going, I can only monitor about 20 at once. So I've random selected 20. It's just out of the random select that I didn't have loads of people going live, but in saying that, people are going live now. People are going live now, and you only have 2 minutes. I don't know if you're still playing. We've got It's Wolfie live currently on my screens is offline. AW Gaming, Appendi, Nandad1, Spuddy IRL, King on top. You said you were getting live. Clock is ticking. Need to get yourself live. Princess Jawless, What a Name, Hydro Boiler, Slippery Haze, Ben Wee, ATG Panda. We have a couple of people yet still to go live, but we will see. But who I have live right now? Dino Quinn, Zephyr, hope that's how you say it. Lofty URL, Class EU, Shadow EU, the Expressive Pineapple, Super Sick 58, Real Jamac, I do have you. You are here. You are live. Hello. And bye Bino. That's who I've got in so far. That's all the beautiful faces that I can see up on the streams. A couple yet to still go up again. We'll give them a little bit. But if they're not live, we will be pulling them off R20 and getting another stream up in there. So you kind of get to see the manual process. Again, there's no finesse to how we're covering this today. This is all very much just us winging it as best as we can. But folks, 1 minute till we're going. It's about to start. Maybe people start at 7 on the dot. Wouldn't blame them. It kind of makes our lives a little easier if they do start at 1 on the dot. So we will see how it goes. Bino asked, it's elims of our count, not just kills, right? Yeah, because we don't have a way to track. The game's just tracking elims. So yeah, it's elims. It is elims, everyone. And folks, we had so many people coming in and following. Thank you so much. How many followers are we actually at now? Because I know that's not refreshing for me. Still won't refresh for me. How are we on the followers, folks? Let me know. What's it say for the followers now? Because just for some weird reason, it will not refresh me. 63! 63! Love it! Thank you, folks. Thank you for letting me know. 63. And folks, it is 7 o'clock. The time is now. The tourney is live. Get yourself going. Get the gunny underway because you have 2 hours to get your top 3 games done and submitted into the submit results area. We have a lot of people still not live. But for now, let's go and switch over and see everyone loading into their beautiful games. Here we are. The panel where it's all happening. We have people currently not live as of yet. We'll give them a couple of minutes, but if they are not live, we will make sure to go over and get someone else in who is live. Of course, it's a free tournament. You might have had people that just clean forgot that this was happening and you wouldn't blame them. Look at all these games starting at once. You love to see it. We do have game number 1 seemingly underway. Seeing how this is going. Super sick early doors trying to start it up. 1 and 1. That's what you love to see. Is he going to pop off is the question. And so far, not doing too bad. Seems with the kills. That gun being run again. Forgive me, I'm terrible with the names of the guns. Still do not have them memorized. But it's in the bottom right hand corner. I'm just blind. The Jackal. I imagine going to be the fan favorite of so many people today. Of course, super sick. Early doors popping that UAV, trying to pop off, getting taken out. And a little bit of a slow start, all things considered. Not the best map for it, but as just the luck of the draw when you're engaged in something like this. As we go on board now to the Real Jamac. Trying to pop off a good map for it, but can he make the most of it? He absolutely can so far. We're getting that first kill, the first blood as well. Always a good sign if you're getting that first blood. That is what you want to see. And yes, we are a touch zoomed in. We are a touch zoomed in on the graphic. That is just because of the window layout, unfortunately. It's kind of the... Well, we might actually have to leave it this way. Let me see if I can work with it. I can zoom it out ever so slightly. It just means that we're... I'll transition there, so that is fixed. But then, of course, what happens is then we come out of this, we do have a black bit at the bottom, unfortunately. But hey, we can survive with that. We can survive. And a couple of streams we're seeing not going on as of yet. People missing their glorious opportunity to be getting things going. As everyone is trying to pop off the expressive pineapple. Getting the map for it, might I say. My god. A good map to be trying to pop off on. But we haven't seen that KD yet. How is it looking? An elimination there. Is this a TDM? God, to get this map but then getting TDM. Not what you want to see. Pineapple getting taken out by Generic. Trying to take out the purple, but getting a bit ripped here. These lobbies are looking tough. And generic again taking out pineapple. Just not the best game. Okay, maybe we need to hit a refresh. We'll hit a refresh, folks. Just seeing you say that there. We'll hit a little bit of a refresh on this window, see if people are coming live. Remember, folks, I'm just I'm checking out the games for the fun, for the watching of the stream. So as long as you're live and mods can see it on their own end, that's fine. And there we go. Yes, they're all coming up now. They're all coming up. Yes, I say they're all coming up. We still have quite a few that aren't up. But King on top, yours is up. Okay. All these games are up and they are going live. Let's transition back over. See all the beautiful games taking place here. We have a couple who aren't showing their faces, so they had their chance. It's Wolfie Live, Tulu, AW, Appendi. We're not seeing you live. You may get live eventually, but it won't be featured on the stream for now. Spuddy, Ben, Slippery Haze, Princess Jollies, Hydro Boiler. See yous later, alligators. And this is everyone we have for now, but we will be adding more. And is the music very loud? We'll turn the music down slightly. There we go. Music's down. Don't panic. I can barely hear the music anyway. See you guys. Dylan K wants to stream up your wish, perhaps my command. Is it that at? Is it Dylan K534? Is that the stream? Or is it the different one? I can't remember. Oops, wrong thing. Oh, we're just on the wrong things here. We go back on. There we go. Dylan K. Well, your wish is my command. Ah! Why is it doing that? I don't want it to be doing that. Let's add. Change streams. Okay. 534. Add stream. There we go. On board with Dylan K. Stuart, you want gameplay volume up? You really want all of these going up at once? We'll put game volume up when we're actually tabbed in with someone. For now, we are going to just get a couple of more people added. And then from there, we will see. You do not have to show your face. No, no, we are not judging your looks. I know some people will be very scared of that, but looks are not being judged. Don't worry. Don't you worry, child. Who else do we check out? Or do we just have it be as this for now? Put yours up. I can oblige by that. We'll get yours up. Change streams. Added. Failed to determine content classification. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Someone could check up on that. That'd be helpful, but for now, it doesn't seem to be working, Mungie. So we're coming off that for now. Skelly. We will see. We will see if yours is working. As we get yours potentially added in. What? That one also not working? Maybe it's different links. Maybe they have different Twitch links. That, to be fair, could be the case. And Becca with the first time chat. Hello, Becca. Hello, Becca. Hello. How are you doing? Thank you very much for coming in and watching. But anyway, folks, admins, if you see any other streams, let me know. I will add them to this because I want to get tabbed into these games, but you admins should be watching some of the games anyway. If you're seeing anyone that is not here, do let me know. And David, how we doing, David? My G. We go on board with Zurfer, the Silver Zurfer. Trying to pop off. Okay. Apologies, by the way, I did have a slight audio issue there, but I hope it has been corrected. I think it has been corrected. It was on my end, I think. Things are for going undercover here. Trying to make the plays. Will they be able to pop off the team? Not doing so well, but again, that's not what counts. It is the kills. And remember, everyone, to be screenshotting your games. Screenshotting your best games so you have something to submit. He's running a good gun. He's gotten one. He's gotten two. And he is popping off at the moment. He sees someone undercover. A phenomenal observation. I believe that's the new sub. I haven't even used that yet. The Tanto 22. And he's got the UAV, or the... I can't remember what the name of that one is, but he has a counter UAV as well. He's gotten another elimination, working his way towards, I believe, the Hellstorm current streak that he is on. And unfortunately, he didn't get bullets in the enemy there, as, of course, the eliminations are what counts as well. So even getting that assist will count. I did not see that scoreboard, my god, but I do that in game all the time. I ping the scoreboard half a millisecond every 5 seconds. And I mean, this is a fantastic run that we're seeing now by Zerfer, looking to keep this up. The kill's not necessarily flying in, but the streak could be massive if he can keep it going. One more there, he gets taken out. And it resets the streak, but Zerfer, I think, popping off, it seems here, with a little bit of a good game. Just a little bit. Maybe a little bit of an understatement. Another elimination coming in there through an assist, and eliminations will count, as that's what we track. Another big 2 kills coming in, and he is popping off with that gun that is reminiscent of the MP5, but I can't remember the name of in-game, folks. It's only a beta. I have not played that much of it, but he is popping off with this lobby, but runs into some trouble. Grenade takes him out, and I keep missing that scoreboard every single time. And yes, Dylan, you screenshot the scoreboard. You screenshot the scoreboard, the whole scoreboard, because if we have a tie on kills, it'll be the highest score between games. That's the winner. So we do want the entire scoreboard available as well. And Zerfer has a brilliant opportunity here to get a lot of kills, because look at this lobby as well. 105 to 112 domination, one of the longest game modes, running one of the longest possible scores. He is getting as much time as needed to get kills. Granted, you might want it on that Babylon map. It's a little smaller, a little more high engagement, but I'd argue this is the second best map for it, because as well, it's a map that you can pop off, you can get in, out, shake it all about, and play for those streaks. A lot of avenues to play around. We're going to stay on board with Zerfer through this game, because I do have a feeling that this will be one of the better ones, getting taken out, but making sure to get the kills. And I keep missing that scoreboard every single time. I have not picked it up once. Let me know if anyone else here is actually able to pick it up and see what his numbers currently are, because I don't have the reaction times anymore to see a scoreboard that quick. That's 60 frames per second on a stream. But Zerfer popping off, and by the way, anyone who is watching here, make sure to go and show Zerfer some love on his stream as well. Of course, stay here. For the love of God, please stay here. We want the views. Make sure to go give Zerfer a big follow as well, and anyone else who is taking part as well. I've seen people have been putting their Twitch links all in the self promo. Go show them some love. We are all one big, giant, wonderful, beautiful family, aka known as the COD community. So make sure go and show love. Granted, we're a slightly disgruntled family, you know, not really loved by our parents growing up, and now all of a sudden resent each other slightly for some reason, but we make it work, because that's what families do. As Zerfer is absolutely making it work here with this sub, popping off, getting one, nearly getting two while he's at it. Doesn't get the kill, but gets the elimination, and that is what counts. But getting taken out there by Nick Tacto, some shaky shots. Couldn't get the kills finished, and you heard it from the man himself. The shots were a bit windy. They were a bit windy. That's a bit of a Dublin accent if I've ever heard one. But he's continuing to pop off as best he can with not one but two. Will he make it more? He picks up the gun, he goes ham. He's getting that score up, running for those streaks, getting himself a UAV-ish type thing, eventually getting taken out from the spawn, but having a good game. 161 to 140. Again, you might want to play for the enemy team now to potentially capture that B. It would help him out greatly. His team is losing B, which is exactly what he wants. And ladies and gentlemen, we're only 15 minutes into this kill race, and it is all on the cards here for Zerfer to have a very high kill game when it comes to the time he's being allocated in this game. Couldn't ask for a better run. But can he make it count? And David, appreciate you saying that, my man. Really do appreciate it, and thank you for being here as well. I know this is not your thing. You're coming in, showing the love, showing the support, and it is always appreciated as Zerfer continues to decimate this lobby. The kills aren't coming in quick, but they're coming in clean. 61. I finally caught the scoreboard. He's on 61. That's a nice game. Zerfer, you're going to want to keep that going. Do not let that B get captured. And what is this guy's ad? He was talking in chat earlier. Let me ping it up. Zerfer, you should be able to see it there on screen. Make sure to hit him with the old follow. As a matter of fact, COD Ireland. Zerfer, here's your little follow. I actually, wait, that won't work because we're on a thing. Sorry, I gave your hopes up, Zerfer. I'll follow you later. We're on a different tab. But Zerfer having a good game here. Really good game. Looks like it could be one of the ones to add to that tally. And the kill race is for 2 hours. People beginning at 7 o'clock. Ending at 9 on the dot. We will have the results for you hopefully by 9:30, along with a super cool, fantastic announcement to bring you at 9:30 about the future of COD Ireland. You won't want to miss that. And speaking of not missing, it is Zerfer not missing his shots, continuing to tee off on this lobby as he's in the end game now. 183 to 178. Will his team win or lose? It doesn't matter, because all that matters is how many kills is he going to pick up in these vital few moments. It's neck and neck. The best possible scenario you could ask for. He was on 61 last we checked. Make that 65 now. Slow down a little bit towards the end. But tell you what, if he can make it a 70, that could be a game that's going on that scoreboard for the top 3 games, and a very good one to have in the back pocket as he picks up one. Trying to stay alive here. 190 to 192. About 30 seconds left in this game. Will he make it count? As he picks up another. He picks up another again. Maybe one more run at the spawn before it's all said and done. Or if the spawn's mistreated him. They haven't. He's gotten one. Will he be able to get another? 193 to 198. That is all she wrote for this game. Game number 1 out of the way. And 69 and 28. My guy, make sure to get that screenshotted. Make sure to get that screenshot. That was a great game. And let's take a look at this play of the game real quick. Zanoni picks up one. And no, it's Zerfer. We know it's Zerfer. And the stream. Oh, a little bit of a lag there. A little bit of a freeze for me. Commercial break. Thank you, Twitch. Really cool. Well, perfect time to pop off that game anyway, as Zerfer gets it all done. And fair play to Zerfer for having a great game there. And as you can see, we have loads of other games currently underway. And loads of people playing who aren't on this screen as well. Again, thank you very much for everyone who is in here. Showing the love, showing the support. 35 viewers right now, folks. You guys are absolutely smashing it, showing the love for COD Ireland. The inaugural stream, Call of Duty Ireland kill race. And let's see how these players are faring out as we go on board with Class EU. Currently trying his best on the map that suits for him. He's just loaded in a good map for it. God, this sense is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy here we're seeing from Class EU. Seems to be popping off early doors, but folks, I don't know about you, admins. Admins, give me a little bit of help here. We're getting the public scrutiny on from the admins. Our rules were controller only. Either this guy's a crackhead, or that's not a controller. Folks, what do we think? Is this a controller? What are we thinking? He's absolutely popping off. But is he using the right peripherals? Oh, folks, it would be. It would be disgusting if not. That looks like it could be keyboard and mouse. Oh dear. Although it's hard at some points, it doesn't look like keyboard and mouse. It's hard to tell. I think it could be keyboard and mouse though. That is an unfortunate potential there. If any of the admins maybe wants to let... Oh yeah, you can actually check the keybinds at the bottom right. Yeah, it is keyboard and mouse. Fantastic spot. Admins! Do we add him or do we let him play? If he's watching this, he might know, but... we will see. For now, though. That's you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry! I'm sorry, but I made a rule sheet you just had to read. Boom. Off. Who else we got? Again, who else wants to get added? Let me know. I will add more right here, right now. Real Talk Gamer 87 wants added. We will get him added. Boom. Wait, I'm beginning to I think I understand why this isn't working now. Hang on. I think I might have made a mistake. It's because there's a... No, wait. No, that should be it. Real Talk Gamer 87. Boom. Not working. Interesting. We'll take him off. See if mine's working. I checked yours already, Munchie. It wasn't working. I believe. We'll check again. Again, just because it's not working here doesn't mean the stream isn't live. It could be live, just not coming up here. It's very possible. Yeah, fail to determine content classification. Let me open you up on Twitch. No. Not coming in. Maybe it's the Twitch link. Let me check. I'm checking right now. Yeah, you see, you are live there. This is quite peculiar. Don't worry, we will get it sorted. We will see. You are live. I did just check it. I went to check it separately. You are there, so don't panic. Let me see. Yeah, mouse and keyboard is not allowed, Nelly. Not allowed. Competitive standard in Call of Duty is controller only. There we go. Now it's working. It just wouldn't let me copy and paste it. That's interesting. I think we forgot to mention it in the rule book, did we? No, it's mentioned in the sign-up form. It is mentioned in the sign-up form. Which people should have spotted. I mean, look. We'll see how it goes. Let me just check something here, folks. Let me see. Right, folks, we're going to keep the streams right here, right now. And we'll be back in just a couple of moments. Take a look at these. I will be back with you in just 60 seconds. And we're back. We're back. Let's see who's popping off. Who else wants to be featured on the glorious wall of streams? I know how to actually add people now. So it should work. Where are we? I know someone else wanted added earlier. Scrolling up. Who wants in? Dylan K, you're in already. Munchie was there. Wait, Real Talk Gamer 87. Let's try and get that in. Real Talk Gamer 87. Will we get you featured? Yeah! There we go. He's in. Love to see it. And Serix03, do I have you up? I should be having you up. I mean, I did just see that in the chat. 91. A good game. So let's get you on here and see what you're bringing to the table. I'm glad everyone is liking the movement, liking how things are going. And Bino, yes, counting the eliminations. Do I have you here, Bino? I do. Eliminations are what counts. So get the bullets into people Speaking of getting bullets into people, it's currently Shadow EU trying to pop off on that Babylon, but his team...
Because I'm like throwing it into the wall.
His team is popping off. And with his team popping off, that could present a little bit of an issue. That can present a little bit of an issue. You know, you want to be doing well, you want to be slaying, but if you slay too much, you run into the risk of your team decimating the opposition and having these games go quicker than you may want them. As now it does seem to be a bit of a struggle to get out of the spawns, finding themselves in a little bit of difficulty. Picking up a nice kill. Picking up another nice kill, a headshot at that, avoiding the grenade, barely, but bullets going in doing the damage.
Like, this is crazy. I can't see on there because of all the smoke and dust of all the gunfire and explosions.
Is that right? On board with a bit of rage. There's too much dust. What about my asthma? Stims can't cure that. Someone stole my EpiPen. Oh, a tough game. Maybe not going the way of Shadowy U. A touch on the blender, his team looks like he could be pulling away with the victory. And therefore he will not be pulling the kills out of the bag. And he was speaking big words saying he got that massive kill game. Can he keep it going? Serex here as he picks up 2, nearly 3, but getting taken out. 46 to 30, a pretty even score as well to begin with. This is what you want to see off the bat. And that gun, I have not seen that gun in action yet, but it is an absolute weapon. I mean, it's legitimately a weapon, but it's doing the job. I believe that is the Tanto, correct? The Tanto 22. And he's popping off, holding that center point. 46 to 44, hard point as well. He's got on a good map for this. He's got on a good mode. Can he make it count? 17 kills on the bag. In the bag, should I say? Not on the bag. No good on the bag. Need to be in the bag. They're in the bag already and steadily rising. Having a cracking display right here and getting a little bit of a fortunate spawn for running into players. But I mean, that's what this map gives you. This is exactly what you want. There is a little bit of luck. A little bit of RNG that comes into play when you're doing a kill race tournament. But so far it looks to be going the way of Serex. 3, 22 and 10, make that 23 I believe now. 23 and 11. Absolutely popping off with barely any of this game gone. 3 minutes 48 as well left on the board. But the time will stand still along with that as well. So easily another 5 to 6 minutes left in this game and already in that amount of kills. You could easily turn this into at least a 70 kill game if you play your cards right. And nearly popping off, but getting outdone by the amount of players around. 26 to 12. Maybe you're beginning to feel the heat a little bit now. He's on stream having over 35 people watching, I believe. Make that 34. You know, usually when people say make that, they increase the number, but in my case it's decreased. I overestimated how many people are watching, but regardless, he's already on 30. He's getting the limbs where he can. He's putting bullets into people. So much more left of this game to go as well. This could be an incredible map. Popping off. Has the read of the spawns. And as I say that, he gets caught out by a spawner. The caster curse always finds a way to make its way into these things. It doesn't matter what you're covering, what you're doing. But Serex is kind of dancing around this map. It's his world. We are just living in it. As he's really confident we're going through the center of that map as well. Wants to run, can run into anyone he wants. And honestly, David, Roblox Call of Duty slaps. It absolutely slaps. I'll 1v1 you on Roblox one of these days. But you will probably beat me. My ego cannot take the hit with that at the moment. As he's continuing to pop off. Making his way downtown, killing fast. Oh, someone's up there in that spot. Oh, I feel for you. That is not a nice spot whatsoever. He gets eyes in it, but he doesn't look underneath. The eyes are up high, but sometimes you need to look down low. And the kills, are they slowing down a little bit now? I was reading our Discord. Had my eyes off the game for a second. Again, I'm only one man, folks. I apologize, but he still looks to be doing well as he's gotten around the back of the spawns. Gotten 3 from it. Can he get more? No. Getting taken out. Again, that new perk that has come in, which allows you to fake being on the other team, is one that really throws a lot of people off. I see when they're racing to get those streaks. And the streak going in now on 39. The kills, they just slowed down a little bit, and his team are beginning to pull away as well, which could be problematic, but there is still plenty of time to get these kills flowing. And I mean, look, arguably only halfway through this game, about to hit that 40 mark. That means the game keeps up at this pace, the kills keep up. 80 is on the cards, but if he says he's got a 91 and he's about to add an 80, that is already 2 phenomenal games to have on the board. Oh, the nade coming in, taking him out. It's still just absolutely popping off though. I mean, the way he turns his snaps on players, it is truly something to behold. And I know for this COD there are absolutely going to be some movement demons. As man, he seems to really like that gun. I've heard that gun is a little bit overpowered since it's come into the open beta. And now on a bloodthirsty. Can he make it more? Nearly, but he gets taken out. And his team allowed some of those kills, or some of the points, should I say, to tally back in the enemy's favor. So still time, but this is where tactics come into it, is where he picks up the kills are important. Like, he's going to want to make sure at this point in the game to be angling the spawns to the wrong side. He needs to do everything in his power to get his team wiped off the point, because his team have that locked down at the moment. And if they continue to lock that down, this game is not going to last much longer, and there is not going to be many more kills. Now his team has the spawns. Is he going to just utilize having good spawns to pick up kills running towards the hill, or is he going to push out and try and angle the spawns towards the wrong side, give himself more of a chance?
What are you doing in that corner, you fucking bitch?
He ends up getting taken out, and we hear some lovely language. Absolutely love it. Do we add a 5 kill penalty, folks, for some language? I'm just kidding, I absolutely won't, but I know some people would have 100% said yes to that. But what can you do? And Serix is just popping off. Absolutely love to see it. Continuing to run 184 to 38, and the score, I mean, this is going the way now that he wanted. The enemy on the point, tallying some of that time back up. Oh, how? Stop it! Stop! It's not funny anymore. You're out slaying, you're out gunning. This is insanity. What am I watching? Drop shotting. Getting another elimination due to his teammate, but not getting bullets in there. 61 kills and still 50 points to go, but his team is going to get them if it keeps going like this. You're hitting a 70, and the reality is, with a scoreline like 91, if you get an 80, you're golden. So you want this to be going your way, and he is absolutely popping off. Real talk gamer. Currently sitting, taking a swig of the drink, opening up 59 eliminations on a Babylon. Pretty good result. Pretty damn good. And yes, the screenshots get uploaded at 9. Upload them all together, please. For anyone who is playing, do not submit them one by one. That is going to be hell on earth for admins to get through. Considering they're going to have to go through everybody's results, so please do make sure that everyone submits them all in the one message. Let's not make our lives a misery more than they already are. We're sitting playing Call of Duty, folks. We're not the happiest people in the world. Another 2 shots coming in from Cerex. This team are about to win it. Unfortunately, this game could have gone on longer. This could have been the 100 kill game. But regardless, it's been a good one. Am I correct in saying that I just saw 72 there? A 72 game, pretty damn good one to have in the bank. Getting one more at least. Kobe Mainu absolutely popping off, keeping his team in it. Very Kobe Mainu-esque, being a United fan. Another kill coming in now. 73. Just getting a couple of more in before this game ends. Exactly how you want it to go. But now this game is indeed going to finish, and he finishes on 74 and 43. A fantastic game to be having to stack on top of a 91. That is what you want to see. Terrific gameplay, as we'll actually stay on board to look at the play of the game. And picking up 1, making his way into the spawn, getting a 2, getting a 3. They're stacking up in the corridor one by one. You're done, you're done, you're done. Cerex absolutely popping off and seems to be watching my stream. God, I hate hearing my own voice back. Kill me now. But Cerex, fantastic game, and definitely looking like one of the stronger players in this tournament so far. As we go back to the big feed, we see how everyone else is performing, and we go on board with it. A bit of real talk right now. Who's also found himself on a Babylon, the exact map you want to be on. Trying to pop off here. Again though, a TDM, not really the mode that you want to be getting for this. And not in the cards for this one. Again, of all the maps, of all the modes, TDM, one of the ones where it's not going to be in the cards for you. But then you're struggling, right? You're struggling when it comes to this, because if you back out mid-game, you're going to start getting placed into a lot of mid-games, meaning you are going to be waiting a while to get yourself back into a full game where you can absolutely pop off. But folks, he says he's on top, but is he actually? Let's go over on board to King on top and see what he is bringing to the table here, as he seems to be getting 2 kills. Already gotten that UAV, but a grenade landing right on his little behind and sending him to the nether realm. Gets that grenade thrown, nothing from it though. God, if only UAV reveal assists counted, then he'd be golden. But some shaky shots, doing a bit of a character outline there. King on top has not had the best of starts to this game. Picked up a couple, got that UAV, but since then been in the blender. But the definition of early doors, he picks up the elimination, and again a domination, the perfect mode for this. We're looking to keep it going, keep popping off.
Losing B.
Making his way around the spot. Do we start commentating, folks, like we're watching golf? And he just made his way up to the roof there, trying to pick up a kill. Unfortunately, getting taken out there. And gonna be wanting to try and regain here for the neck push onto the hills. Making his way towards B site now, picking up 1 and making it 2. I'm gonna try and add a 3rd to it, but not quite working out for him. Some riveting gameplay we're seeing, and we're stopping talking like an idiot as King on top continues to make his way through the map, picking up a couple of kills, getting taken out, but then going again, which is exactly what you need to do in a kill race. Really sort of stating the obvious there, but that is my job. But making his way all the way underground, the risky play to try and get into spawn and not getting any kills from it. You do hate to see it. Sometimes you gotta take these risks, and all of a sudden finding himself a little bit in the blender, it seems. He's in the blender and he's not rendering. As he continues to try and get his way pushed out, but maybe not the most favourable lobby. Again, so much time to pull this back, but it has been a slow one, and it doesn't look like it's going to improve too much. This may not be the game. Someone tell Zerfer to cool it on the commercial breaks. I swear to God, that's the screen we've seen the longest on this whole stream, folks. We're going to go on board Big Dino Quinn, who's also found himself on Babylon and has a UAV in the air, just one off that Hellstorm, which means he's not too far off the chopper. He gets the kill. Is he going to pick up the next? Trying to get around the corner. Surely just one more for the Hellstorm. Or the chopper. No, definitely one more after this. Oh, but he's calling that in now. Risky play. He's so close to the chopper, which would guarantee so many kills. Just realized the audio. He's got the 3. He got a 4. And just out of that, he's gotten the chopper. And he's about to call that in. But first, folks, I need to mute the other stream. Let's get on board with Big Dino Quinn as he's found himself in the chopper. As Arnie said, get to the chopper. He did. And now he's raining hellfire from above on the map that suits it the most. Open areas. You spawn in the open, you get taken out. A kill heaven for Dino Quinn. Mr. Quinner flying. Says Nelly, and gee, Nelly, you were right. Chopper gunner kill after chopper gunner kill. Continuing to pop off. My favorite Russian streamer. And he is just going to town. War, what is it good for? In video game form, some damn fine entertainment, raining hellfire from above. He's an animal. He's a beast. Being from Ireland, he's most likely from the east. It's Mr. Quinner. And that streak lasts for a very long time. But he's now out of fuel, getting one more in the process. Still alive and fight, and he's still here! Oh, you jammy bastard. Excuse my cursing, but my god, to stand in that corner for so long. Oh no, did you just see that scoreboard? Did you just see that scoreboard? People are leaving.
Like, yeah, I get one chopper gunner and everyone leaves.
Oh no. That's so unfortunate. He's popped off too much and people on the other team are leaving. And how many kills is he on? Did he get it too early? Oh no, 54 and 16 even, which on the grand scheme of things, it's good, but it won't be the one that gets you over the finish line. Oh my god. As he's trying to continue to pop off, everyone's left. Oh my god. That is so unfortunate. Oh, and he's shooting bodies. I don't blame him. Like, that is so unfortunate. There's nothing else to be said on that. He's made the lobby quit. And he's saying, yeah, just leave, get it over and done with. He knows that he can't be quitting the game. He needs a full game to run. Oh man, can we get some F's in the chat, please? Can we get some F's in the chat for this? Because what a performance we were just seeing, and having the game thrown for really no other reason other than the fact that other players are leaving that team due to that chopper gunner coming in. Maybe a lesson to everyone about using that chopper gunner. Maybe not the thing to be using, because at the end of the day you need to keep people in that lobby. So unfortunate, but all the points are capped. This game is about to be done, and GG's to Mr. Quinner, who popped off a little too much, if anything, as we'll come back out and see what's happening over on the rest of these streams. Dylan K looks like he's about to get loaded into, is that a sunrise? I believe that's about to be. And if the expressive pineapple as well, loading into a Babylon. A couple of people loading into games now, but on board with Munchie. Looking to try and pop off, but not having a great moment there. Again, this game has just started. Everyone seems to be quite in tandem at the moment with their games, from at least what I'm seeing. Picking up a nice 2 there. Can he make it 3? Does it? So close yet so far. And a little bit of a slow start, but still plenty of time. Babylon, definitely the map you want to be trying to do it on. As we have a look around, see what's what, see who's popping. Whose audio am I still hearing? It's Munchies. And Shadow had just popped the Hellstorm. He must absolutely be popping off, as his team doing a decent job there On the bloodthirsty now.
Gave me another bloodthirsty?
79 and 29. And folks, to everyone who is in on the stream as well, thank you very much for watching. Currently 37 viewers on the inaugural COD Ireland broadcast. Love to see it. Love to see it, everyone. Thank you all very much. Make sure to follow Ben Logue, just coming in with the follow. Thank you very much. And what a weird kill. Yeah, I love to see it. Again, a good game, but that score 93 to 31, not what you want to be seeing. Is that a burst gun I'm seeing? Oh, that kill not exactly coming in there as Shadow EU had picked up a streak and was going well, but again, the way that the cards have to fall for these games, it doesn't look like that is going the way you'd want it to. Picking up one more. Shit. We'll need at least another 1 or 2 good runs here. But getting taken out 22 and 4. I mean, a great game by all means before a kill race. It's just not the type of game you want to be having. And unfortunately, is just not it. But we go on board once again with the expressive panda. How expressive is he at vocalizing his gunny? Motion blur making me a little sick, but we move. Pushing on, continue to get some kills. Picking up some good kills here and again on the map for it, but just not able to string much together here at the moment, it seems. And ladies and gentlemen, now 7:45, we are 45 minutes into this tournament, an hour 15 to go, and we do have a couple of people who are looking very strong, but maybe some others who will be able to bring us some surprises, shall we say. Having to get out of that situation, just not lining up. Sometimes you just need a game where it lines up. Like, he's able to pick up the kills on an individual level, but just having some moments there where it's just not looking right. But then of course, as Big Stuart just says in the chat, you do have a Cerex who seems to be getting very lucky with these Babylons and continuing to pick up a lot of kills. 44 to 112 though, maybe not the best game here for the team, but if they can orchestrate a little bit of a late redemption here as a team, that means we do have a very long game on our hands, which is exactly what you would need. And at the end of the day, if what the chat is saying is true, that Cerex had a 91 kill game, or I believe it was Cerex that said that, and then a 70 in the bag that looked, at least in my initial viewing, pretty legit, although of course we have to go back and see. We'll have to always go back and see, we can't say for certain. Another good game on the cards is potentially putting you over that line, because again, you could have someone that gets 100 kill game, but it's getting another 70 and another 80 on top of that. That's the challenge, right? And Cerex seems to be having a couple of ones that are going his way. Again, 38 already. I mean, I know quite a bit of this game has gone, but if he can get onto the points, if Cerex can play the objective a little bit more, maybe something could go from here. But mind you, he's left the game. He realizes it's not happening. He's taking the risk of leaving the game. Some people would recommend that you don't do that, but he took the risk. Unfortunate, because he did have something going for him there. Again, the game is the game. You find the way that works for you. And we see what's going to be working for Bino as he too finds himself on the heart of Babylon. He's got that MP5. Nice range kill there. Can he get the other? Diving into the feet there and shooting at his toes till he bleeds out. It seems an unfortunate engagement. But he's picking up some nice eliminations here, which we love to see. Continuing to pop off. It's Bino. Does he get sniped? He doesn't. He got a haircut, but he's still here. And he's continuing to pick up kills even while stunned. A fantastic run here where he's got a streak. Will he be able to get the UAV at least? Maybe. No, he doesn't. He eventually gets taken out. The eliminations were coming in, which will count, but he didn't get to put it all together for a couple of streaks. Unfortunate to say the least. But Bino picking up another 2, and in terms of momentum, this does seem to be a good game. That score is relatively close. It's a hard point. It's a Babylon. He's reading the spawns. That is another 2. Will he be able to make it 3 here? Again, having that eye for the spawns, making sure not to commit too much for the kills. He knew he might have been able to get on the hill. Just trying to keep that center control, realizing he can catch people rotating in. He has good control of this map. He gets 2 more, eventually gets taken out. But he's putting himself in a fantastic position here to really do something with this game, because that score is as close as you would want it to be, and he is at the center of all of these engagements. Don Nelly coming in with the follow as well. Thank you very much for supporting COD Ireland and its inaugural broadcast. And folks, if any of you are feeling generous as well and want to donate to try and keep things rolling for COD Ireland and allow us to invest more in the infrastructure behind COD Ireland to bring you more fuller experiences, please do consider donating. If you scroll down, you will see the about section where you can tip, and we obviously hope to have subscriptions here soon, but the tips do mean more because we get 100% of those, whereas that damn greedy people at Twitch take 50% of your subs. Grr, don't do that. Just give it directly. But folks, you can support, it'll be massively appreciated. But if not, the follow is all that is necessary. And thanks for the follow, thanks for tuning in and checking out these guys as we currently sit at 38 viewers. Love to see it. 38 glorious, beautiful people watching by Bino pop off in Babylon. By Bino on Babylon. Say that 3 times round. As he picks up another 3, tries to punch for the 4, but gets caught a little bit in the spawn. And Jamak, I'm whiffing. It happens. The pressure gets to us all, but you have an hour, 10 minutes left to pull it out of the bag. I believe in you. Like I believe in myself. Take that what you will. As Bino gets taken out here, and I do want to stay on board with Bino because I'm liking how this game is turning out for him. I want to have a look at that scoreboard. He is getting off the point, and rightly so, picking up another beautiful few kills. They're lining up from here. Just the spawns working to perfection. If he can get his teammates off the point a little bit more, maybe angle the spawns, as I was saying earlier about Serek, to the wrong side so he's spawning his team out, then maybe he can elongate this game enough to really pop off as he gets himself that UAV. He's on his way to that attack chopper as well, still going, popping off. Oh my god. Bino, what am I saying? He's got that chopper ready to go. That was incredible. I don't believe what I am seeing. That was an insane passage of play, and he's still going, eventually getting taken out. But holy moly, I can't believe he's done that, and I can't believe he's not popped that streak yet. The streak counts. Get the streak in. You need that streak in. It does count. It's whatever means necessary to your kills. Bino, you beautiful, beautiful Bino. I keep missing that scoreboard. And he's got the chopper in. And they think in the lobby that Zen's cheating on the other team. Well, God, if they think Zen's cheating, what do they think this lad is doing? Because he is just popping off. That, arguably, that passage of play that we just seen is the best passage of play that we have seen all night. I don't know if anyone would agree. But do make sure to be clipping these things as well as you see, and we love to see those clips go up. And we'll be looking to post as many clips as we can over to YouTube and to TikTok as soon as we can in terms of the shorts, but then also uploading all these videos as content over on the YouTube as well. So if you would enjoy that, do make sure to go follow them platforms as well. The chopper, the nades, all doing bits for Bino as he continues to tee off on this lobby. The timer is running out. It's nearly done. Someone needs to get on those points now. They've been stagnant off them for too long. The game clock is running. They need to stay consistently on the point now. It's now or never. The time is running. He gets one more. Will he get more? No, that looks to be it. 99! He was one off the 100 game. The best score we have seen on stream so far by Bino. Holy moly, let us check out this play of the game as he picks up 1, making it 2, turns around to mid. Sure, will I get 3? Sure, why not? Ah, sure, while I'm at it, let's go for 4. Mr. 5 and 6, perhaps. Let's make it that. And Bob is your uncle, or should I say Beano's your uncle. Because my god, best game we have seen on broadcast of the night. 99 kills. He's got 99 problems and getting kills ain't one. Absolutely love to see it. Borderline speechless. Everything worked for him in that game the way he needs it to work. But let's remember, one 99 kill game is not going to be enough. When you've got other people like Serix competing, you're going to need to still get at least a 70, at least another 80. You've done it once. How many more times can you do it? You've got an hour and 5 minutes to see. But now, as we have a look at everyone who's playing, we'll go back on board with Lofty RL.
Their games just sitting there picking their fucking nose like.
And that's again another dirty Dublin accent. You love to hear it, folks. We're getting a bit of a dub in. He's struggling in these lobbies. Absolutely struggling. Trying his best, to be fair to him. Credit to him. But not quite getting it over the line.
I am getting absolutely rinsed, man.
He is getting absolutely rinsed, man. Can we get an F in the chat for Lofty RL, mate? Why'd I go British at the end? Don't know. Dublin accent, I'm very 50-50 on. Yes, yeah, 1v2. You have to 1v2 me and Karna afterwards. Yeah, we don't do you're not actually just getting the game, you have to 1v1 us for it. It's like those game shows where people do well but then they have one final one and they lose it, so like they just don't get any of the money and it's all pointless. That's kind of what this tournament is. I'm joking, by the way, for the love of God. I am joking. That is not the case whatsoever, but my God, we are seeing some phenomenal games and we're going to go on board in a little bit with Surfer. I want to see what else Surfer can bring to the table, because here's a man who's been pretty consistent from what I've seen, but we heard he's whiffing earlier. Was he just being modest? We're on board with Jamak to see what he's able to do here. Twitch bitrate coming in clutch again as he picks himself up a UAV, which you love to see. On his way to the chopper. He has someone on his team getting the chopper, and unfortunately just having a game mode that isn't going to suit him as much as this one is nearly done. And again, you know, that domination is the one that you really want to be having for the kills. He makes his way up, gets taken out. Continuing to get these kills. Let's see how he rounds out this game.
Oh, Manny, you're sitting in the fucking corner.
And that game is done. 125 to 90. A game that probably won't be going on that top 3 scoreboard. But we regain, we get back into it, and we find a victory in the other games. Just over an hour to go. Plenty of time to do it. Zerfer with another commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Commercial break for Zerfer. I was going to tune in with him, but we'll tune in with him at another time. Goddamn commercial break. We love to see it. Oh, Munchie. No, did Munchie stream crash? What are we seeing? Big Munchie, what's happening? What's happening, Munchie? Come back, please. Alright, folks. We've got all our streams here. We've checked in with everyone. Is there anyone else that we can add to the list? Anyone else who we should get in right now that I have not thought of or that I have forgotten? It is very, very possible. Let's see. Do we have... Who do we have here? Ben Logue 94. Are you live? No, you're not. Damn you, Ben. Damn you to hell. I kid. I only damn you moderately. It'll be back now, Munchie. I'll try and get that fixed. We'll add you back. See if that fixes. X underscore Munchie. Munchie underscore X. Munchie, why do you lie to me? Why are you lying to me? Don't my flow. We'll get you checked out. Don't my flow. There we go. He's up. He's up. Zoztech wants it as well. Thanks for reminding me, folks. Again, a lot of names, way more names than we anticipated taking part in this tournament this evening. So appreciated to have your patience. Thank you all so much for the love and support that y'all have been showing as well. We love to see it. 4, 8, 12, 16 beautiful streams live right now, and we're going to be adding more as we look to add 50_Kale. Remember, everyone that is tuning in watching, make sure to stay watching after the streams have ended at 9 o'clock, because it is here where we're going to be announcing the winner. So do make sure to be keeping an eye on this stream if you want to get that announcement early. Of course, it'll go up on Twitter and everything like that after, but for now, it will be up on the stream. So this is where you want to be. And again, also for our announcement, we're going to do our announcement first before we announce the winner at 9:30. So do make sure to be around for all that as well. Huge announcement where you can take part of something that is going to just change the Irish COD scene forever. Apologies, folks. As you may be able to see, I'm not the best at multitasking or typing. I'm trying I like Pakistani, and I can't even get it typed. Let me see. There we go. And then an underscore. Okay, we got it. Finally. And everyone looking to get theirs. Oh, God. All of a sudden, everyone coming in. Watch me, please. I get it. I'd be the same. But be honest, are you having games that are going to be the game-winning games? We've already seen some 70, 80, even 90 kill games. So is it going to be enough? Zoztech, how are you getting on, bud? We opened up the wrong thing. Let's go full screen. Under an hour left to go. We are halfway through. So who is halfway to victory? We will find out soon. But ladies and gentlemen, we're on board with Zoztech. I'm sitting in a box with a big white light on me. It's boiling in here. So I'm going to go and get myself a glass of water. While I go to do that, you keep an eye on the beautiful Zoztech. Let me know how he's faring out, as we will be back. Or I will be back. You're still here. But I'll be back in 60 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I just got some glorious water brought to you by my tap. If anyone wants to sponsor the COD Ireland Twitch, you know you've just seen there, I can read out some top quality sponsor readings. Better than anything else out there. Currently sitting at 33 viewers. We love to see it, folks. Thank you very much again coming in, showing the support to this newly blossoming Twitch channel, as we are still on board with Zoztech. Ben Logue, tap water. Oh, come on, really. Listen, Ben, the amount that I have invested okay, into getting COD Ireland set up. Do you really think I can afford bottled water? Alright. There's a donation link down below. If it offends you that much, please do. You are more than willing to send me through enough money for a week's supply of bottled water. We all don't live this highfalutin existence of, oh, look at me, I'm just gonna have my Evian. No. Some of us, it's tap or no tap. You know? It's a way of life. Exactly, inflation. And not only that, bottled water, it sits in plastic, so you got microplastic in your water. That's gross. I'd rather have water that's been sitting in a pipe, in a tap, so I get metal fibers instead. Exactly, you heard it here first. First €1,000 donated goes to buying Voss water, yes. All us admins are actually really not well off at all. All your donations are just going to our food and water. It's none of it goes to COD Ireland. You found us out. We're just using this just to get food and water. We can sit on fancy gaming PCs, but we can't afford water. Mind you, some PC gamers could do with going outside, touching some grass and drinking some water. Am I right, folks? Self-burn. But how is Zoztec burning through this lobby? The Hungarian demon. Hungarian living in Ireland, I'd hope, or do we have another cheater? Oh, somebody broke the rules. No, I'm sure he's living in Ireland, but sure, we can fact check this afterwards. All the money is going to your food bill at Reboot Gaming Cafe in Belfast. Imagine. But yes, folks, cafe just opened in Belfast. Reboot Gaming Cafe, a place where you can go and play games, and potentially a place for esports events in the future. Conversations are being held between all of us, so maybe something in future that we could set up. But Benlo, we need that air code. I'm sure Stuart would sort you out with the location of that, and you can also ask about it in the Discord as well. They have a lot of facilities. Really recommend going to use them, because we would potentially like to use them in future, and I'm saying that, you know, and I just realized that, hey, I'm giving them so much promotion, they should be paying me for this. But hey, what can I say? I'm just supporting the esports community in Ireland. But as COD Ireland, it'd be really cool to do something with them over in Belfast. We're in talks with a lot of cool places at the moment to potentially do things with. The interest has been there, so hopefully we can get something going with one of these places. To give you a hint on the 3 places we're looking, is currently Belfast, Dublin, and County Cork. All the way down to County Cork. That would be a bit of a trek for me, but just let you know where all the places we're looking. We're not saying where we're looking specifically, but in terms of general locations, that is where we are keeping our eyes. But speaking of keeping our eyes, we've been doing a lot of ranting and raving and not praising the play of Zoztec, who seems to be popping off here halfway through the game, already on 49 and 23. Looking to continue to pop off, hitting that 50 bomb with 2 minutes 13 left to play, or potentially a whole lot more than that. With the way that the scores are lining up, this game is close, but people need to start staying on that point, not let that time go down too much. And streaks, I think, are coming in now for the other team, which isn't helpful. Was it streaks or was it just a kill wave? I think it's just a kill wave. I think I'm mistaken there, but the opposition team here really seem to be picking up the kills. It does seem to be Zoztec kind of holding down the fort, really. As he's moving through. 114 to 95. Getting bullets into people as well, so getting the eliminations, which count. You do love to see it. Ultimately playing the game how he has to now, 55 and 27, but slowing down just a touch maybe, and we've already seen by a couple of the kills that we've had so far today that they can't afford to slow down too much. They need to keep it going. I'm just checking here, folks. We have had some love over on the Twitter as well. people asking, tagging us, all of that type of stuff, getting in with the follows. Really do appreciate you all showing the support over on all these social media platforms. Again, we get these platforms popping off, we get the attention, we get the sponsors, which means we get to bring you even higher level experiences. Things you will really enjoy and love to see. Trust me, you build these social medias, your follow, your voice, it genuinely matters. So I'm glad that you support and seem to be continuing to show the support, because again, we talked about who's watching the stream at the moment, currently sitting at 35 viewers. Amazing stuff. So folks, thank you so much. I love that you're giving esports as well some love, talking about that facility in Belfast as well in the chat. It is just opening. I believe it's actually open now already, but the reason it hasn't been talked about is that it's only been open, I think, about 2 or 3 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. Powerhouse J7, thank you very much for the follow, coming in showing the support. We really appreciate it. And yes, it's a great place, as Stuart is saying in chat there. A few things still need to get right, absolutely. We're going to be doing a lot of talks with them. I'm going to try and point them in the right direction as people who have been involved in the actual practicality side of esports for a relatively long time, Stuart being more of an expert than I am. We've seen a lot of what needs to be done with these places to get right, and we have that experience in the sense of we've seen how places like this before have done it wrong and seeing how it's gone wrong. So we're offering the helping hand to guide them as best as we can, and me and Stuart, well, mainly Stuart, being close to Belfast, he's definitely giving them a hand, but I'm going to be hopefully giving Stuart a hand as well. We are going to try and give them sort of a package of what they need to make the place as successful as possible. You know, the Irish esports scene, it's blossoming, it's small, it needs all the help it can get from everyone around. We all need to chip in together and show support to these places to get something going. With love an Irish Warzone LAN. An Irish Warzone LAN is definitely something that we would be interested in doing if the support was there, if the want for it was there. Again, very difficult at the moment to see what could potentially be done with a Warzone, given that even big Warzone people themselves are so not in the know. I mean, for example, like a good caster buddy of mine casts for War Series of Warzone, and sometimes they don't even have a clue at what's going on in regards to the future of Warzone. We know Verdansk is going to come back sometime in March, but for how long will it be back is the question, because if it's back for a good while, you could say maybe coming into next September time or August time, it'd be a great time to potentially run something in Warzone. But we just need to see where the game's going. We need a bit of a roadmap. Once we have a roadmap, we can work around that. But for now, the priority is the multiplayer CDL style gameplay. But fingers crossed we can get something going eventually. And don't worry folks, by the way, I'm still here just checking things, letting you absorb the wonderful gameplay that we're seeing. Up and off. Still. My god. Was he stuck with CDL at times? Well, you can get stuck once again. We have a big league coming up, which we will have announcements on very, very soon. Dare I say, in perhaps an hour, we will have announcements on. Dare I say, but folks, that game finishes, and Hungarian Demon, I believe, finishing on 70 something. Aztec, no, I know, finishing a little bit below what you would have liked to have gotten, but a good game nonetheless. Potentially one to add to the tally. We will see. And Zoztec now also going offline. Why are people dropping offline? What's happening? What's happening? We've still got plenty of people live, plenty of people popping off. And who do we see pop off earlier was Big Zurfer, and now he's going again in Babylon. Getting one, but not getting the second. The lobby not looking great. An unfortunate situation there. Caught live on stream. Zerfer taking his own life with that grenade. Definitely not the lobby for Zerfer here. Unfortunately, again, absolutely taken out of it there. Taken to the cleaners. As we'll go on board. We'll go on board with perhaps Skelly once he's in the game. Checking out the loadouts, again taking his time. 45 minutes left to go. As everyone here is just trying to pop off. Dylan K, did he flash that up on purpose? Did he flash that up on purpose knowing that he was on a wide screen? But yes, do go follow Dylan K. Or maybe that's just a general graphic he has, and with so fair play. But we're going to go back on board with Mr. Quinner, who looks like he's been having...
Like, actually just stay and take it like a man.
Oh no. Oh no, has the other team left again? Has the other team left again? Are we having the most unlucky man? Oh no. No! Oh my god. No. Oh, I'm so sorry. God, if there was ever a commiseration medal to be given out for things like these, then I think it would have to be given to Mr. Quinner, Dino Quinn, who was on 93 and 19. Still a great game to be had, but could have been one of the all-time games. Could have been one of those ones that secured the bag single-handedly. But just almost doing a little bit too good of a job. And just getting pushed out. Pushing the enemies out of the game. And God, you do hate to see that. You know, I have a laugh. But it is such an unfortunate situation competing in a competition. But what I say about Mr. Quinner, Dino Quinn, performing phenomenally at the moment. And should definitely consider taking part in our league when it happens, because this is some top tier gameplay. But again, can we get another F in the chat, please? We've had an F in the chat from Mr. Quinner before. I'm going to need you to reload those Fs in the chat. Let's get it done again. We need some double Fs for Dino Quinn, who gave his heart out, but ultimately it was in vain. F in the chat. And who do we check out now? Do we go back to Mr. King on top? King on top. Plowing through the lobby, or trying to at least. COD Ireland Kill Race Tourney in the title. Again, thank all of you so much for putting COD Ireland in the title. Really appreciated. Homelander's Milk on the other team. That is ever so slightly unhinged. But we move. And a little bit unlucky there, getting taken out, and another bit of a slow start it seems here for King on top. Only 11 kills. Plenty of time left to rack it up, but doesn't look like it's the lobby for it. It's a slower paced lobby. Getting one, not even getting the second before getting taken out. Just sort of an unlucky lobby, it seems. And we can go on board with Shadow EU, who's found himself on the map that you really wouldn't want to be on for this mode, but can he make anything out of it? As he goes to move up onto this hard point.
Of course, you
Getting shot through a crack in the wall.
I have to get you.
Oh my god. You hate to see it. But hey, it's what people will do. The game's the game, especially on a map like this. This is a crack in the wall kind of map. And again, the kills just not flooding in at a pace that is required, but definitely picking up the kills where he can. Which is a big indicator of perhaps him being onto something. if he can get a map that suits him, but so far just kind of hovering over the spawns, not even working in his favor. Unfortunately, I think there's one of them games where not much is going to come out of it. Again, we have all of these streams currently sitting here. As Munchie has gotten himself back live. And Serex as well. Back on this map. I feel like every map this man has gotten to play today has been this one. Having things work out well for him. Oh, getting done by an undercover agent. Whew. Not a fan, not what you want to see. And ladies and gentlemen as well, we're watching this absolutely immaculate gameplay from Serex here, nearly getting the 4, but only ending that particular play at the 3. Can we take a moment to shout out the fantastic mods who have made themselves available today for everything that is going on. Stuart, Adam, Carnet, and Delta Daily. I can see all in, doing the hard work, the Lord's work, trying to keep everything on lock here. Gonna be lurking with it. Eat good luck to everyone. Have a good stream. COD Ireland, thank you very much for the support. Appreciate you being here. You absolute legend. Legends. There's a lot of legends about the place today, and that's a term I don't use lightly, but there's legends about. Game Locker Online, welcome in. Appreciate you being here. As we are on board with Serex 03. Making me feel old if that's his birth year, because I'm 99, but I'm only 25. I'm still young. I'm at that age where it's still young, but your back still hurts. And not from the carrying, because Serex is the one absolutely popping off at the moment. 2 kills and counting. 76 to 109. A relatively good score line on a Bloodthirsty, and trying to continue popping off here. Arguably over half of this game left to go. So potentially looking good here, and if Serex can get himself onto those streaks, he really could be getting onto something here. He gets the UAV. Can he? He has the 2 choppers as well, so definitely gunning for streak kills where he can. And he's very close to one of those choppers, which will help him surely with at least 3, 4, maybe 5 eliminations. Practically guaranteed from getting that. And he is dancing around this part of the map, but he's getting himself a little bit trapped here. He's being watched by everyone. He gets one. Can he get one more? Trying to get out with his life. Does he know where to go? He hops up. He gets some brilliant timing, but can he get the kill? He doesn't. Oh my god. I think that kill might have gotten the chopper that guaranteed far more kills. So close, yet so far. They continue to pop off here. Serex picking up another 2. Getting a 3. That chopper wouldn't have mattered. Just getting the kills anyway, regardless. And so much of this game left to go as well. God, I just miss catching the number on that scoreboard there. Serex, if you can hear me, keep that scoreboard up for a second. 54. And on 54. Definitely a game. If you can get onto the point more and keep this game tight, this is one you can get stretched to 90. And that'll be another 90 game. And potentially would be one of the games that would have me thinking that Serex could be the one to win this whole thing. Sean Connolly in with the follow 1 minute ago. Sean, thank you very much for the follow, coming in, showing your love and support for the COD Ireland women and men. We're all here putting on one heck of a show. The inaugural broadcast. 31 viewers. Absolutely love to see it. And listen, we could stay on with Serex all day. Serex seems to be the one popping off, but we will see how this game goes. We'll let this progress, and then we'll move on and give other people the light of day. Serex popping off, and potentially the one that could be coming away with the whole thing. Certainly, I'd be shocked if Serex is not going to be in the top 3 by the way these games are progressing. But of course, still a long time left to go. For 35 minutes, really.
Get out my way.
So realistically, if you're doing the math on all of this, folks, you've got 35 minutes left. If you start a game with 35 minutes left, you play full games out and they last long, you have about 3 to 4 games left if they're domination. So it's getting down to that crunch time where you still have time, but you need to start making these games count. The warm-ups are done. You've had that first hour. Now it's crunch time in your second hour to get it sorted, because again, 9 o'clock on the dot is that cut off. If you are in a game and it hits 9 o'clock, we'll allow you to 9:01, maybe 9:02 to get that game rounded off.
Oh my god, he has snipers.
But don't be thinking because you start at 8:58, 8:59 that you'll get to play through that final game. 9 o'clock is your cut off with a slight little bit of leeway, but I mean ever so slight. Cerex continuing to pop off, getting the turn and burn kill there.
So get out of the corner. Get out in that corner.
And you know, I think you can tell by the comms of Cerex at times that he's beginning to feel the pressure now, in a good way. He's sensing that I could win this thing. He just kind of recognizes, you know, he has that vibe. He just seems to know that it could be in the bag for him if he can keep this up. Oh, what do we have there? Apologies, folks. Clicked on something and it took us off, but don't worry, we're back. Back of the screen, back watching Cerex pop off as he got 3, got 4. Will he make it 5? He doesn't. But Cerex, you need to start playing that point. 130 to 215. It's time to grind on that point, get that score back up, because you could have this game cut early and cut that score. Very much do or die from this moment on. 132 to 220, the perfect opportunity to potentially get everything you can out of this game again, which Cerex has proven to be so good at so far in this tournament. And definitely the game for it, but his team needs to get on the point, he needs to get onto the point, and they need to start charging back. Because so far it looks like when it comes to getting that hard-earned time, it is the opposition team who are just doing the better job, as again the kills are coming in. They are nowhere near this point. So it's going to be up to Cerex to actually have to start playing the objective now, popping off and trying to change the course of things for his team. 237 to 136, 100 points in the difference, but his team back on the point now, got good spawns. Potentially this could all work out, but that point is being contested again. And his team just can't pick up the kills, kind of being let down by his squad here in terms of the longevity of this game. But he's still popping off. Absolutely going crazy here, picking up another 2 before being taken out. And getting the perfect spawns to get behind who he was just fighting. And picking up another 2 kills. I mean, God, this is some crazy performance right now. Getting 3, getting 4 with the elimination, getting taken out on 87 already, and only 20 seconds left of this game as well. We're potentially seeing our 3rd game, I believe, or at least 2nd from Cerex, going over that 90 threshold. So surely in the top 3, if not winning the thing altogether. In terms of who we've seen anyway, there's no one really coming close. We saw Zerfer get around a 70, I believe, but other than that, maybe Dino Quinn. I haven't seen the consistency like Cerex has been getting. This has been unbelievable as he's continuing to pop off, but that timer is on its way down, but being stopped because his team is now on the point. And if his team stays on the point, this is a 100 kill game easily. It's all lined up to be over a 100 kill game, which is exactly what you would need one of to borderline guarantee a win. And getting another elimination there again, which is all that counts. We're getting those assists. Picking up another as well. Absolute popping off with this gun. My God, still going. Surely over the 100 kill mark now. The high 90s at least. 93.
Get a new one.
So people need to get into the point. Are they going to be getting into the point, or is it over right here, right now? He's keeping it going alive, but he can't. It's a defeat. And 93 kills from Serix. Having another phenomenal game. 93 perhaps being enough. 100 you'd almost argue would have guaranteed it. Maybe this will be enough as it's Jesse Red. Hitting the hip fire wonders. Getting that quad feed. Who got the play of the game. And Serix in it to win it, says Stuart. That is very much a possibility on the cards here. And now, Nelly says the money's on Quindog. Quindog. Oh my god, Quindog. If anyone just missed that, Babylon was not on. It was a random map, hit the random, and got the Babylon domination. Exactly what you would be wanting to get. Jammy is all hell, but again, you need a little bit of luck when it comes to these things. Just a little bit. And the multi-twitch deciding to mess up a little bit for me. So folks, we're going to transition back to the wonderful... I say wonderful. That's very broken. Why is it this broken? I don't know. Can we fix it? There we go. One of these has just decided to completely break. Can we try and go into it again? No, it's just completely broken. Okay. I don't know why that's happened, but I'm sure I'll figure out some sort of fix. Eventually, but not today. We can stay on this one for now. This one will do. 27 Hagel, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate you. Hang on. Yeah, that one's just completely broken. Something clearly not right here. Don't know what's going on. But hey, what can you do? And Shadowing with the follow as well. Who's this guy? What is this? This is the beautiful Zepcast, the one who's been bringing you all the wonderful commentary that you've been hearing for the last 2.5 hours. But ladies and gentlemen, not to worry, we're going to get straight back into the gameplay. The OG Mamba coming in with the follow as well. Thank you very much, folks. The multi-twitch is frozen. My Twitch is messing up. Everything going to hell here. But we're going to power through. The multi-twitch is loading back up. It just takes a second. It went a little bit awry, but we are managing. And God, the Riz coming in from everyone. I love it. I love it. Thank you all for the Riz. Smash like if you enjoy Riz, and the multi-twitch is really struggling to load here at the moment. Perhaps we stretched it past its limit in terms of games it could run. The page is not responding, which is not fun. We're going to try and get this loaded. We're trying to get it back, folks. I don't know what happened. Look, I think my PC... Oh, yeah. My PC is deciding to give up on me because even my IQ has just decided to stop working properly. I don't know why. We'll put on music for a second while we fix this, but IQ isn't even working. It's not working right. If I try putting it in rice, good idea. Good idea. Hang on, we might be back. Can I try this graphic again? No, it's very much not working. I have not the faintest idea as to what has happened to this graphic. I'm so curious. It just decided to, wait a minute, it just decided to move itself. I think I can fix it here. Yeah, hang on. Boom. Fixed. Okay. It moved itself. Or maybe I moved it, unbeknownst to myself. Sam Booker, thank you very much for the follow. As you can see, folks, we're still figuring things out. It's been a while since I streamed, but folks, everything seems to be working again. It looks like we're all good. As we can transition. Watch this, guys. I'm so proud of this transition, by the way. Watch this. So we're on our starting screen. Ba ba ba. We're talking. Everything's awesome. Then, oh, moving things. So cool. It took me a full day or two to get that working. So that's pretty awesome. But folks, get the music out of the way, because the music is not what matters. It's the games that matter. as we're going to take ourselves back over to the illustrious game screen to see who or what is popping off. We have seen Serix get killed, Dino Quinn get killed there in the race, but is anyone potentially sneaking up on them as we go on board with a username that I don't even really want to say in case it gets me banned? But then the gamer tag is Zen, and is he in a Zen place at the moment? Trying to get himself over the line in this one. Nice kill coming in.
What he said.
Whew.
Excused.
Keeping it going.
Oh.
Coming in clutch. Apparently if the stream doesn't come back, he's going to give everyone a copy of BO6. Sorry, I was zoning out there for a little bit. Free BO6 for everyone? Nah. Sorry, the price of Black Ops 6 in Ireland is €70 for the base copy. So I have to pay out €70 today. Okay. Do you hear me? So not in a million years. Yeah, I zoned out. Yeah, I did zone out because I was thinking of the money I have to spend. But hey, at least I fixed this graphic. No, I didn't fix it. Look, because it's all back. It's back a thing again. I need to. What's going on? I need to like lock this graphic. It's just. This graphic is really messing up on me, like regularly. There. I need to lock everything, but it's good to know. It's good to know. I have that fixed. Now I can go back. It's mostly fixed anyway. All the donations go to BO6. No! No. Let's not be doing that. Thanks, Orchard Thieves, for the raise. Tequila, thank you for the follow. Sorry. What's with all these alcohol-based things coming in? Budweiser Barry. No. My admin's been drinking. My admin's been having a little bit too much fun, I think, now. Going a little bit off the rails, are we? But folks, still on board with Zen. Trying to pop off here. A good map for it, but we haven't seen anyone really pop off in this map yet, have we? Other than maybe... Was it Zerfer that popped off in this map? It might have been. Oh, running right into the net. Oh, Zerfer 48 and 9. Hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right. We said we haven't seen anyone pop off on this map, but that looks like it's changed. About to hit the 50 bomb and more. The only thing is only 1 minute 23 left to go. So a long time left. Or not a long time left. Literally, I literally said the completely wrong thing. I had two choices there and I said the wrong one. But not a lot of time left to get this up. 90 to 151, which would make you think there's a lot left, but people aren't touching the point, and because of that, only 1 minute 13 left on the board. So maybe not going to be the game. 8:37 at the moment, 23 minutes left to get the kills necessary in this kill race. For those of you who may just be tuning in, it is your top 3 kills in the top 3 kill games, should I say. So it's now or never for all of these players.
Oh, it's one off.
And Zen trying to keep it going, having a good game. That timer is running down and it may not be enough to get over the line as we go back on board with Zerfer on Babylon, avoiding the snipe, picking up the kill, but getting taken out straight after. 101 to 57. Everyone trying their best to pop off. stats are for one of those players I've been keeping my eye on.
That sniper are absolutely random.
But having a feeling by the looks of this one that this may not be the game. Oh, only 35 as well, halfway through this game. It's not happening. Doesn't look like it's happening. So close yet so far. As we're gonna have a quick little look now at what Mr. Quinner's doing as he casually picks up another 3. 126 to 175. Getting trapped in spot. What am I seeing? What am I seeing? Getting, I believe, a 6 there. Getting that UAV call in. Nearly taking himself out with his own nade. Whew. Hello. Hello. Oh my god. Dear god. What was that? Somebody please clip that. Catch them on spawn. And sending him round the ringer as he gets a hellstorm to call in. It's the sinner. It's the Quinner. Raising hell from above. Raining hell from above. But only picking up 1 before getting the knife in the back. Make that 2 actually. God forgive me, I only said 1. What can you do? 149 to 193. The score not in the favor. If they can capture the points here, they can make this game go so much longer. Winner. 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 What is this? What is this? What even is that? That's a pop-off. It's defeat, but it's another 99 kill game for Mr. Quinner. That is insanity.
Oh my god.
When I said I wanted a 99, I meant an ice cream. But he still gave me what I wanted. Which was an immaculate performance once again. I believe what, that's 2 99s now. God, that could virtually be perfection, guys. But again, remember, if you're playing, don't be disheartened. Because we have to fact check these results, which means we have to go back through the games to make sure we're not seeing anything a little bit shifty. So, you may think you're down and out, but there is plenty of time left to pull it back, as I believe this, yes, multi-twitch has frozen for me once again. We love to see it, as we're going to have to go back to this screen. Thank you, multi-twitch. Very much. My graphics are really struggling right now. For some reason. I don't know why. Waiting and Ratman, thank you very much for the follows coming in. I need to lock the graphics is what I need to do. I think for what I've built, I need to lock them. But regardless, that doesn't matter. You don't care. You don't care about my problems. All you care about are the games, which I'm trying to get back for you, but they've frozen again. Multi-Twitch is shitting the bed. But we'll get it back. You just gotta give me a few minutes. Until then, you get once again presented with my handsome face. Handsome, of course, being what I would call subjective. But hey, what can you do? Dylan K, you don't play controller? Damn. Well, I hope you played controller in this. Otherwise, it doesn't count. Those of you who are all wondering as well, yes, it is controller only, but that was on the sign-up form. And it's CDL standard. We operate in CDL standard. So, it's controller only. We could have made it more clearer, I'll admit that. Could have had it over on the rules, but we had it in the sign-up form. And on the sign-up form, it does say that by accepting, you have read the sign-up form and understood and accept the rules. So. Come on, multi-Twitch, don't let me down now. Like you haven't already. It's loading. We're coming back. We're seeing some CDL standard gameplay here, I would argue. We've seen some immaculate gameplay. As it looks like. We are back. Has anyone played S&D? Is S&D in it? I don't think S&D's been in the beta, unless it was just added tonight. It's possible, but I don't know. I don't think it's in. That is very true. I don't know how these lads are getting it every game. That is a good question. That's a very good question. Again, we will be checking everything, so don't worry. When it comes to the results, we will be checking, because if they've been... Everyone's been told to play solo, so if they've been getting mates in even to just vote for maps, that will count as reverse boosting to get a map, so it will disqualify the game. I don't think that's been happening, but if it is a possibility, we will get it sorted. Munchie once again offline, so we're going to get Munchie, big Munchie, of it. But folks, it is crunch time. Crunch time. Because there are 15 minutes left. Meaning, if you are only loading into a game now, and it lasts for quite a long time, this is very likely your last game. So folks, make it count, because it's very much do or die. As we go.
This is the best I've ever played on this beta.
Back on board with Quinner, as he's just said, it's the best he's ever played on the beta, and I would say, like, if you were able to play any better than this,
and you've wiped 2 lobbies to the point.
I don't know how.
I've just got 4 domination Babylons back to back, and they've
Getting another Babylon. I mean, I have been saying that, like, how are people getting so many Babylons, but getting another one?
It's pretty well. The 3 that spawned in were getting spawn trapped, so let's see what the 4th looks like here.
So do you know Quinn getting into another game? I mean, I've seen 2 99s and I've heard there's a 91. I mean, from what I've seen, it's between Dino and Serix. From what I have seen. Serix, are we spam leaving games? Serix, I hope we're not spam leaving games. It's not against the rules, as far as I'm aware. But I'm wondering what the plan is here. We will see. Dylan K absolutely popping off. Having the controller inputs as well. Nice. I do like that. I do really like that. Flake 99. I wish. I love a Flake 99 right now. It would be awesome. Make sure to spam Flake in the chat if you love Flake 99s. And if you don't like Flake 99s, or as a matter of fact, if you do, you can go down, scroll down and hit the donate button where you can donate to COD Ireland to go towards COD Ireland infrastructure. It would be massively appreciated. Who have we not checked out in a little while? Or more importantly, should we say, who looks like they could be getting the business done right now? ITG Panda. Trying to pop off, getting an elimination. Game's not long started. And looks to potentially be a little bit of a slower one again. Just not able to get himself over the line, it seems, in these games from what we've been seeing. And look, we've seen a couple of 99 games now. We know that for some of these players it is impossible to pull it back. But even getting a good game on the board could be what does it. Folks, we're going to do something here. We've been watching these guys for a while, Dino, Quinn and Serix. We're in our final games. I think it's time. 10 minutes left to go. They're both fighting it out. We've got Dino Quinn. We've got Serex entering their final games. Serex getting plonked into games that are midway because of the fact that he's been leaving games. Potentially going to stifle him getting into one more game, but he might not need to, depending on the results he's been getting. Again, we have not been checking out every single game. He's gotten into one that's just started. So it's going to be the final one when he plays, most likely. Again, 11 minutes left. Both of these guys, most likely the last game. Again, there could be a potential winner that we haven't seen on stream at all. There could be someone who pulls it out of the bag that we're going to have to check after the fact. It's very possible. Around 40 to 50 people playing, it seems. We've only been able to cover about 20 to 24 of those. Only half the lobbies. So there's a very good chance someone else comes through here. But I mean, we've had some games of damn near perfection from both of these players, who realistically, regardless of the results, should both be picking themselves up a copy of this game as soon as possible, because they have got some great things to do in Black Ops 6 and COD Ireland if they choose to play in our league, which I highly recommend they do. But if these two decide to team together, I'll be asking them to split apart for the sake of competitive integrity, because my god, the levels. Serex has got more time here to play with in a game that's just started. Dino Quinn, Mr. Quinner, has had to have committed to this game. If he plays much more of this, he won't have time to run out another game. And they are both popping off, and Dino Quinn has that streak as well. Getting taken out before getting the Hellstorm and getting done in the spawn a little bit.
I need like a 150.
Light work for you, lad.
Here we go, man. If I drop a 150 here, it's gonna go.
Trying to pop off.
To admit that I'm the greatest of all time. Thanks.
Light work for you. 9 minutes.
Yeah, 150 kills, 9 minutes. Easy.
What's up, guys? Scumpy here.
Really just popping off, getting bullets into people. And he can't call his chopper in because of his teammates either, which is potentially going to be hugely detrimental. And Serex, I'm sure, would have rathered been in a different one. But regardless, this is what he's got. And the results are beginning to fly in from a couple of players, so do be making sure to get them tallied. Chassis. The tally man, because the tally man can. Get those results in there. And fair play to everyone who has competed. We appreciate you again, and we know the results are going to start coming in because people won't have time to play their next games. Again, a reminder to everyone, the VOD needs to be available. So when you are done, end your stream and make sure the VODs are going up. If the VODs are not going up, your games will not count. Your VODs are our way of giving a look over on the footage to prove the legitimacy. And even for these guys, Dino and Serex will be going back to check the footage to make sure, for the sake of competitive integrity. For everyone submitting results as well, be making sure to submit them together. Together on the screenshots. Do not submit them one by one, because everyone is going to be filtering in the results, and we want to make sure that people submit them together for the sake of easier tallying. And I don't remember if I answered this, ITG Panda, but we do not know who's winning, but I would be damn sure it's between these two, given the way that they have played. But of course, there's many people that have played off stream as well on, in the case of this particular stream, who have streamed themselves, so it is possible someone else will have pulled it out of the bag. But these guys are looking dangerous in what should be their final games. 7 minutes left. enunciate. That's what we're taught in casting school. Ha. That wasn't that funny, I'm sorry. Surfer's had good games. Surfer's been sitting in the 70s. From what I've seen. But these two Donnies been sitting in the 90s. I mean, he could pull out the bag. Maybe I've missed them. Again, it's hard to cover all these games. Potentially missed them. But what can you do? What can you do, huh? What happens with a draw? Stuart! Stuart in with the hard-hitting questions. What happens with a draw? Well, we had the rule to be score, which I think is more fair than deaths because we know people are going to be really chasing kills. But if there's a draw on the kills, it's most likely going to go down to score, is what the thinking is. And let me tell you something, it is possible that a draw comes in. Very possible indeed. And once again, folks, thank you very much to everyone who's submitting their results. Massively appreciate all of y'all who have come in to take part in the inaugural Black Ops 6 COD Ireland tournament. 5 minutes left. These games are beginning to draw to a close. 1 minute left and one. Dino Quinn's about to end. He's trying to get into point. Is this it? It is. And he's gotten an 84 game. I mean, what a fantastic game. But is it enough? Is it enough? I mean, he doesn't sound too confident. He really doesn't. But you never know. Again, maybe we've been missing things. Maybe we've been missing things. But now on Cerex, who actually doesn't have much time left in this game. It all comes down to this. Has a couple of minutes left. Realistically doesn't want the game to go too much longer anyway, given the fact that you don't want to run too far over the 9 o'clock, but I mean, the score is very low. There would have been a lot of room to play with left in this game as he's sliding around and picking up kills like it's no man's business. He picks up the UAV. He has it, but he doesn't get anything else, and he's only on a 33. And this game is about to end. Playing for fun, it seems. As ladies and gentlemen, this game is done. He won't have time for any more. Could he have the winner? GG, everyone with a heart just coming in from Dino Quinn as well. Everyone watching on stream. An absolute GG to everyone. You love to see it. Both of these players have had immaculate games, but of course only one can be the winner, as these results are going to start teaming in. And our admin team are going to have to do a hell of a job of keeping that all together, as we already have a load of results in, and I hope other people in the admin team will be able to help there to get all those results put through. Ladies and gentlemen, only less than 3 minutes left. It's been a crazy 2 hours. It's almost all done. Bino as well did have some good games, coming in saying GG. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's fair to say that today's games are indeed done. Dino Quinn with the GG gang. I love to see it, folks. You've come in and put on one hell of a tournament, and now it comes down to crunch time. We have 15 minutes, folks. Get your streams ended. Make sure the streams are ended so the VODs get themselves up. Make sure the VODs are enabled. Might be too little too late now if you don't have them enabled. Get your top 3 screenshots and get them in. Get them in to the submit results section of the tournament Discord, where our beautiful admins are going to tally them all together. We are going to get the top 3, and we are going to tell you the winners And I'm going to make sure I get the graphic actually ready to announce for the winners, because we want to put that live up on Twitter as well. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been an immaculately fun couple hours we spending with all y'all, and I'm truly grateful for you all being here. We've got a little bit of time to go yet before we end. We've got a big announcement on the way, so do not go anywhere. Huge announcement on the way, and we will be announcing the winners first live on this stream. For you guys who want to find out who has won, you find it out here first, so make sure to stay tuned. Oh, I'm really happy with how this has gone today, folks. Solid amount of people watching, some brilliant players playing in their games. I'm looking forward to getting their games fact checked and making sure that everything checks out. At the moment, I'm just really feeling for the admin team who have to sift through all these screenshots now coming in at once. I mean, not an easy job by any means, but we will hopefully have the results for you guys by 9:30. So we have a little bit of time to kill here, folks, but I do encourage that you stay here. You stay here and we talk a little bit. Talk to me, please, don't go. But we stay, we chat a little bit, because we have a huge announcement coming up on here in about 10 minutes or so. So do make sure to stay tuned for that. And I forgot to turn on my lights the whole time. I was meant to turn on my big lights. Boom. Okay, that one. Why would that? There we go. Boom. Big lights in the background. Too little, too late, perhaps, but there they are. Do we go for an orange? Will my thing actually pick up orange? I don't know if my camera likes orange that much. That's red. Very blinding. It does, but it's also the wrong way around. We need to do this one orange. This one needs to be orange. Okay, so that one orange. Oh, I looked directly into it again. Oh, I need to stop doing that. Okay. And now green. Stop looking at it. Stop looking directly at it. Ha! I can't see. Okay, now we're COD Ireland colors, and now I'm blind. No. Looking directly into floodlights is not what I recommend people do on a day-to-day basis. It's not what I recommend people do ever. You make that more. Try and make that more orange. That'll do. Still a little too late. I was supposed to have the lights on earlier, but here they are. Whew. My God. Some great games. We really have had some phenomenal games here, folks. Really excited to see how the results tally. Gonna be a while. Oh. Yes, I'll get that sorted now. Delta. I'll get you added to that right now. As soon as I can find the thing. Where are we? Delta's one of the admins. Everyone say hi, Delta. Share. Add that email. Editor. Alright. You've been added. Sepp, really enjoy that. Cheers, bro. Jamak, thank you very much. Thank you very much for taking part as well. Will there be Warzone tournaments in the future if the demand is there? What I will say is that in terms of the immediate plans right here and right now, if you look for what is in our books to run, I can confidently say there's nothing down. Because it depends as well on how we grow, right? So we're going to be looking to start up the processes that we want to get started in 2025. We want to try and bring a LAN to people. And to fuel all this, we also want to try and bring in sponsors. We want to see the team that we can build up to facilitate doing regular broadcasts throughout the year. And we need to see how all of that rolls before we go forward, because everything that we have taken on already is like a massive undertaking given the size of the team that we have and the current infrastructures available within Ireland to run this type of stuff. So we didn't want to bite off more than we could chew. We didn't want to go around and say we're going to embody everything. Like, we're going to be doing Warzone off the rip, we're going to be doing COD Mobile off the rip. We're very much like, we're focusing on the CDL aspect side of things first, and we will expand into where we can. I've had a surprising amount of people say that they're interested in Warzone, more than I thought that they would be. And because of that, it is on the cards to maybe run some sort of tournament on it in the future if we have the staff power to do so. It's just honestly not in the plans. But again, just make your voice heard within the Discord, and we will try and get something sorted out for that. Absolutely. Because I love Warzone. I really do love Warzone. I don't play it much anymore because it's one of those games where I find the skill-based matchmaking on it really affects me. Like, I feel like I get trounced in good lobbies in Warzone, but I do really like Warzone and would love to bring something if possible. You should definitely stream to TikTok. It'd be much easier to send gifts. I can't stream to TikTok yet. I want to, but you need to be 1,000 followers to stream on TikTok. That's the reason why I'm trying to boost the TikTok the way that we are, because once we get over 1,000 followers, every stream that will be done here will be done on a vertical aspect in TikTok as well. So that's absolutely what we're doing. And we have a TikTok coming out at 9:30. 9:30 tonight. A video goes up on YouTube Shorts and TikTok to do with the announcement that I'll be announcing to you guys in about 5 or 10 minutes. So if you can please interact with that, make sure to be giving it likes, sharing it, commenting on it, watching the whole thing through a couple of times. That would be massively appreciated, because that's how you boost it in the algorithm. You need to boost it early. You need to be watching it early. That's just how TikTok works. As soon as that video comes out, I need to get over a certain threshold in a certain amount of time. So as soon as it comes out, the support on that, if you get it to go crazy early, it'll fly up, get a lot of views, get a lot of followers, which will allow us to stream there, and hopefully get a lot more people into COD Ireland to be able to do more stuff with you guys in future. So like, the TikTok is so important. Like, you look at even the Discord, we were sat at 120 members before that very first TikTok went out, and we're now sitting at 360. All of that's TikTok related. We trebled our members through TikTok. So getting that TikTok push, hugely important to us. So TikTok is a huge focus. Absolutely. You best believe you see my name up there as a winner at some point, Mac. I don't doubt it. Don't doubt it. Keep working hard, man. Can't wait to see it. Want to make sure I'm not missing anything here as well. Okay. Alright, I'm trusting you admins. Just the admins are getting it sorted. There's no point me even looking at this stuff, because I can't multitask looking at scores and stuff while I'm here. The admins will get it sorted. These are all on the call. Fair play to you. Whatever methods you have for tallying, if you can help each other to get it go quicker, because again, I know it is a pain in the butt, but you're all smashing it. Even though it fell apart, I very much enjoyed that. I'm glad you enjoyed. Like we're talking so much about getting these things set up and, oh my god, we need to do this and that. Just enjoy it. Like, if you're enjoying it, that's half the battle, and I'm really glad that people are enjoying it. And for what we have to come, what we're about to announce, there is going to be so many avenues for you within COD Ireland to have the most fun. It's going to be really entertaining, and it's something like the entirety of what COD Ireland will be in 2025 is off the back of the announcement that we're about to announce. So a really important part of our structure about to be announced. And all I'm saying is, if you want a LAN, what I'm about to announce needs to go well for the next few months, without a shadow of a doubt. So in terms of showing support, if you want the LAN scene resurrected in Call of Duty Ireland, you show support to what we're about to announce. You take part in what we're about to announce, because it is huge for the scene, and we're going to be getting orgs in. We're going to be getting other players involved from all over the place. Again, focusing on Irish talent, but just do whatever you can. Trust me, because this is the big one. This is the big one, what we're going for. We need a team to have fun on Warzone. I agree. I do agree. I can't play, but I can't even play COD really solo anymore. Like, grinding ranked solo for me is like hellish. I hate it. Get you to 1,000 tomorrow, don't worry. 1,000? 1,000 followers? I hope so. I'd really like that if you could. Thank you very much. Will there be a leaderboard with the results tonight to see where everyone plays? No. I don't think there will. Well, actually, I can ask one of the admins if maybe we can give access to the Excel spreadsheet for a leaderboard. Good question. Really good question. There wasn't plans for a leaderboard, but if we can use the Excel spreadsheet in a way where we could draft a leaderboard, I'm sure we could post something. Oh, there will be a leaderboard. Oh, lovely, lovely. Yeah, I suppose you're doing it on a spreadsheet, so you could do a leaderboard system. Yeah, that would be awesome. That'd be awesome. Thank you. I didn't think of that. We were just going to tally top 3. Was my thinking of making sure that we get the top 3, so that we can just obviously see who's top, and then make sure and then if there was any issues, we go down to the second, make sure there, etc., etc. So yeah. Okay. Lofty, absolute pleasure. No, thank you for coming in. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Like, as I said this at the beginning of the stream, right? I said this at the beginning of the stream. COD Ireland, Call of Duty in Ireland, lives and dies by each and every one of you. It really does. Like, there's so many things that go on in our lives or whatever where you feel like you're just part of the masses. It doesn't matter. People feel like that when it comes to voting or when it comes to taking part of this, that, or the other, where you feel like you're not really making an impact. You joining or not joining into something like this could genuinely be the difference between this taking off and failing. In the sense that, like, you may not be a player that comes in and wins everything, but you're a player that comes in and gives it your best shot, enjoys yourself, whatever it may be. That's what's important. That your love for the game, your love for being Irish or being a part of the Irish community in whatever sense that may be, coming in, playing with your mates for a while, maybe calling them enemies if they're on another team, or you're playing in a competition against each other, and all the while coming out of it saying that you had a damn fun experience and that you ultimately get to meet people who you enjoy doing COD with. I mean, I remember being 16 years old when I first got into COD. I'm 25 now. So around Black Ops 3 eras when I really first got heavy into COD. And I remember then I was really good at Infinite Warfare. UMGs, I was like top 14 in Europe with the team. And I really wanted to find people in Ireland to play with, because my inspiration as an Irish player was George. The reason I got into COD was George. Watching that man just kick ass, again maybe a little later on in his career, but he still just had moments, especially in IW, where you're like, wow, you know, and that was my inspiration to get into COD. And I wanted to find other Irish people with that similar interest, and it didn't exist. You could never find the communities. It took me like half a year to even find Twitter communities. It was really hard back then to find people. And esports as a whole, as an industry, has come so far compared to where it was, but in Ireland it's still very far behind. And the idea behind all of this is to give a place for players to find everything that they would have wanted maybe when they were younger, or maybe that they're in that place now and they have that within the Irish community, so they can compete in things within Ireland, become recognized within Ireland, and either have that take you off to where you go off to other things across Europe to play in COD, or you just have fun here, or you're just one of the top people here and you enjoy being involved in the Irish community, whether that be from a casual side, a competitive side, Warzone, normal mode, whatever it may be. Like, this will embody, you know, everything with Call of Duty eventually. Our focus is the competitive at first, because the competitive is what I operate in terms of being a caster. It's what I'm used to, and I also, even though they won't care, I'm going to say it anyway, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing without having worked with the fantastic team over the WXE to see how they get things done. Ali Cat's all-female league, working underneath her and their team has been such an eye-opening experience in terms of creating a real cool team experience. And then working with Shift for Clutch, for his production company Clutch, getting the opportunity to see how Clutch runs and having the opportunity to cast on things as well that just he was running, and for him giving me opportunities. Like, I wouldn't be anywhere where I am without the opportunities that were given to me in those regards. So I have to give a massive shout out to them, and it also just gave me an eye-opener of what you can do if you just utilize the right tools at the right moments, which I think here at COD Ireland, with the team that we're building, the ideas that we have in place, I really do think that we are onto something in regards to just bringing you everything that I wanted as a kid, and I'm sure a lot of you wanted as a kid in COD, and then being in place for people to come through and be like, hey, yeah, there's an infrastructure, and while we grow up and this gets better and people from all around Europe love what we're doing, hopefully we'll also be able to grow down, in the sense that what we'd love to do in future is feed into the communities. I mean, imagine if Call of Duty had such an ecosystem within Ireland that we could get all the colleges together and run province tournaments where you have players from all around Connacht, all around Ulster, Munster, Leinster fight off, and then the top teams all go against each other in a big head-to-head battle final to determine the province champions. I mean, things like that, million different ideas like that we could all do, provided we get the support from you guys, which so far you really have shown the immaculate support. And like 37 people watching, it's amazing. Really didn't think we'd have this much. I'm loving as well everyone in the chat, get along with each other. Jared the Irish scum, completely agree. I do need to copyright that. No one else take this idea. But folks, we're going to turn down the music. We're going to get it turned down because it is announcement time. It's not announcing the winner. Don't worry. We don't have the winner yet. But I want to announce the big announcement that I was saving. But before I do, I just want to make sure that everything is where it's supposed to be. I want to make sure that everything is in its right place. Radiohead style. I want to announce what's the deadline for scores. The deadline for scores is like now. Or like if you want to give people 5 minutes, we'll give them 5 minutes. If people need 5 minutes, they need 5 minutes, but nothing past 20 past. Because I understand sometimes getting screenshots could just be a pain in the ass. But yeah, everyone needs to be submitting their screenshots. You've got 5 minutes or you're done. Let's get an at everybody in the Discord saying that 5 minutes or it's done. Because the screenshots are integral. Doesn't matter if you're who were just watching and you've had really good games, if those screenshots aren't submitted. And I've just had a look. I'm not going to say who it is for the sake of the stream. I'm sure if you're in the Discord you can see. But holy mother of Christ. That is insanity. I've just seen the score. Absolute insanity. Yeah, the way you laughing, Nelly, you know exactly who I'm talking about. But that is... Okay, Ross, thanks for the update. We'll get announced shortly. But first, my announcement. Ladies and gents, I want to announce that in 14 minutes... If you go onto the COD Ireland Twitter, and we'll put something up on the Discord as well, and there'll be no rush in signing up to this. I doubt people will sign up straight away. I can confirm to you. All right, everyone listen up. Everyone listen up. It's amazing, this announcement. I love it. Ladies and gents, on the 22nd of November, 2024, that will be the beginning of Season 1 of our COD Ireland League. COD Ireland League Season 1 is now confirmed, and in the next, shall we say, 13 minutes, you will find that the sign-up forms go live for the Call of Duty Ireland League Season 1. I'm really excited to be able to bring that to you guys. It will be, I think, the embodiment of what the Irish scene needs, and to give you a little bit... let me see if I can get the window up of the image here. I can get the image for you guys. This is the image that'll be going live on Twitter now in about 12 minutes. Where are we? If I can get the actual image up. You think I'd be more prepared than this, and it's only a temporary image, by the way. We're going to do a better graphic. One of the things we want to get is graphic designers, don't worry. We'll get better graphics, but for now, I believe this is it. Will it transition? It won't. It's not coming up. I don't know why it's not coming up. And now the graphic broke again. Thank you very much. Love it. Let's go back to that and drag this over here. Well, I'll show you the graphic. This could be going better as far as announcements go, but don't worry. I'll get it to you. Don't be panicking. All right, I've got a better idea. It's not exactly going to look as great. Make sure to publish VODs. Oh, you were telling me to make sure to publish VODs for me? This VOD will go up on YouTube as well. Because the VODs don't stay here for very long. The VODs will be over on YouTube. But yes, W's in chat. The Irish COD community is live. Let me show you the graphic. I should have the graphic ready by now. God damn it. Where are we? Add in image. I get this image in. Where is it? I need to like get everything looking good again. But folks, this is gonna look rough, but this is how we're doing it. Boom, ladies and gentlemen. Temporary graphic, I know, but COD Ireland Season 1, the league beginning on the 22nd of November 2024. Entry €32 per team, where we will aim to have 2 divisions. We hope to get at least 24 teams if we can. €1,000 prize pool and a LAN pass to an organization. So if an organization backs your team and you win, the organization will get a LAN pass to an upcoming LAN if we can run it. And then the biggest reminder, the important thing we're reminding everyone of, is that only 2 out of the 4 players, the main players in the team, need to be Irish/living in the island of Ireland. So if you are a couple of Irish players and you have UK teammates, you have teammates in the rest of Europe, whatever it may be, you absolutely can get them in. So do make sure to be doing that. And it is CDL style. It is absolutely CDL style. We'll be following all CDL rules plus GAs. We'll be running a regular season over the course of 2 to 3 weeks, where if we get it, the amount of players that we do want to get in, of course, this is subject to change. It'll be 2 divisions. Each division has 12 teams, and then a division is split into 2 groups of 6, where the teams play each other in the group to determine where they will end up on a double elimination bracket. Of course, if you're at the bottom, you'll be sitting at the bottom of the losers bracket, and so on and so forth. And yes, that is 1,000. That's definitely 1,000. Believe me, not 7,000, unless people feel really up to donating. Maybe we do a 7,000 eventually, but there's a 1,000 prize pool across the divisions. So do make sure to go and get signed up for that when it launches. The sign-ups launch at 9:30, so in 9 minutes. However, you're in no rush to sign up for that. The league, as I said, goes live on the 22nd of November 2024, as you can see on the screen. And yeah, you can get yourself signed up. You can get ready for your team. €32 entry, which is 8 players a team. And the rule, I see a couple of people saying that it should be all Irish, to be honest. And we would have done that except for the fact that there's just not enough Irish players in the scene at the moment. And as exactly Stuart says there's not enough numbers, right? Because we are in a position as an Irish community where we're so fragmented, where, as I said earlier, and as I can speak for myself and probably so many other Irish players, I like never played with Irish players because I didn't know any. When I got into COD communities, it was all UK players. So it's unfair to say to an Irish player who might be interested that they have to pull away from all their online mates to go and play in another league, when the reality is you can just get a couple of Irish people together and pull over some UK people and all still come together to support the Irish scene. And I say, yeah, UK tournaments allow a certain number of imports. Exactly. So, you know, it's a system where like we just have to run it like this to make sure that we have enough teams to run a competitive system. And of course we hope to get all Irish teams that can pop off, but that's a thing that'll take time. The reality is that there is probably only about 5 to 6 players in Ireland that I can think of, maybe getting closer to 10, that are of really kind of top level league quality. That's 2.5 teams. That's 2.5 teams worth of players. If we want to get a good competitive league goal, we need to be bringing players in from everywhere, and we need to be doing a division system to where people can come in at a lower level and sort of work on a path to pro system. So folks, again, it says sign ups live now, or sign up now. They are live in about 7 minutes if you go over to the Twitter, and there'll be a post after the stream as well going live on the Discord with the link where you can sign up at any time, where you just need to make sure to give your team details, your captain details, and then we will be in contact with the captain to sort out payment and getting properly registered into the league. So once again, for the final time, folks, Call of Duty League, the COD Ireland Season 1 League begins on the 22nd of November 2024. All the details there, as you can see on your screen, and the signups will be going live. And that is what the announcement is about as well on the TikTok, which will also be going live in 6 or 7 minutes. So please, when that TikTok comes out, folks, make sure to give it all the love and support that you can. Thank you very, very much. And okay, do we have our results? I believe that we do. Adam, can you confirm to me that they are the results? Top 3 set in DMs to save you time. Lovely. Okay. And you fact checked, yes? Or like at least the top is completely fact checked, you would say. God, by the way, some of the kills in these games are outrageous. Kudos to all of you. Top 2 are definite. I'm happy with that. Okay, folks, you've heard it here. We currently have 39 people watching, and we have a winner. A winner! And will you be able to see the spreadsheet? I'm sure we could find a way to give access to the spreadsheet, or at least screenshot to show the spreadsheet after the stream. We'll put it on the Discord. It probably won't go. It probably won't go on the stream because we'll be looking to wind down here, everyone. So we're going to get a little graphic sorted, folks. So just hang on, hold your horses. Hold on. Don't be panicking, everyone. We're getting this announced. Let me actually, do you know what? I'm going to do it a different way so we drag this process along even more. I know you're all very, very eager to see who's coming up. Everyone is on the drum roll, but yes, exactly. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. We'll be announcing in just a second because I'm going to put the graphic together. We're going to announce with a beautiful graphic, you know. Why are we building suspense? We're building suspense because this deserves suspense, all right? Because all of these games have been immaculate. Now, let me get the graphics here. What graphic am I looking for? I believe it is yes, this one. This is the graphic we're going to use, and we're going to build this right here, right now. Okay, so don't worry, we're just going to be a second. So, where is it? Oh damn, there it is. Why is it? It's come on, work. I say I'm announcing it with the graphic, but we had to wait and see. I shouldn't have built up suspense so early. That's on me. But what can you do? Okay. We got that bit. And then the last bit that needs pasted in. Okay. That's here. Okay. Hurry up. Your COD season will begin before this That's very true. Well, that is true. No, we got the graphic done. I'm downloading it now. I'm downloading the graphic and putting it onto the system. It's downloading, everyone. Oh, who's gonna win? 39 people eagerly awaiting the winner of the inaugural COD Ireland Black Ops 6 tournament. Okay. Image. Switching out the image. We got the image here. Hang on, nearly there. God, this is taking far too long. I'm killing the suspense at this point. I realize. Okay, it's downloading. I had to download it again because it downloaded wrong. Typical. Thank you very much, Canva. Okay. Download. There. That's it. It's there. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen. In third place, with a score of 296 kills across 3 games, is none other than Ziggy Murph. Round of applause for Ziggy Murph. In second place, with a total of 300 kills, 4 kills in the difference, is Rob G7773. And ladies and gentlemen, your winner with a combined score of 308 kills. So 12 kills separating first and third. It goes to none other than, you guessed it everyone, Big Dino Quinn. Round of applause in chat for Dino Quinn, who popped off with 308 kills. Game number 1, 99 kills. Game number 2, 110 kills. And then rounding it all off with another 99 kill game. Hats off to Dino Quinn. And we are looking forward to getting him his copy of Call of Duty Black Ops 6. He's earned it. So he will be getting it once again, folks. Congratulations to Dino Quinn. Absolutely love to see it. Rob G came close. I'm surprised. Where did Serax go in all of that? He was absolutely popping off. Just, you know, maybe not as much as we would have thought, getting a good 1 or 2. And that's that. So folks, ladies and gentlemen, Dino Quinn, your winner. And the announcement will be going live. In fact, has just gone live. Ladies and gentlemen, right here, right now, you're all watching. It has just hit 9:30. Get your phones up. Make sure to go over to TikTok. Please go over to TikTok and you will find that the latest COD Ireland post has just gone live. I'm just double checking to see it actually has gone live. It would be pretty embarrassing after all that if it hasn't. It has just gone live. It actually went live 4 minutes ago. Dear God, they posted it early. I didn't mean for it to post out early, but folks, it has gone live. 106 views already. Make sure to spam that video. Get that all up. It is currently up here right now on TikTok, the COD Ireland TikTok. You see the likes flooding in already. Make sure to go and show that love, because that is going to be one of the main things of getting this channel going, of getting COD Ireland going, is continuing to support the TikTok. So please do make sure to show that the love it deserves. And folks, without further ado, we're going to end the stream right here and right now, folks. So many of you in, so many of you enjoyed the tournament. Thank you all so much for being in here. Dino Quinn, we're going to get in contact with you ASAP. We may get it sorted tonight, we may get it sorted tomorrow, but regardless, we're going to make sure to get you sorted with the copy of the game on the platform that you so desire. Thank you very much for taking part, you absolute legend. And yeah, fantastic, really is fantastic. We'll end this stream again, folks. The COD Ireland League Season 1 announcement is now live over on Twitter. Make sure to go and show that love. Make sure to show love to the TikTok, and that announcement will be going live on Discord as well. Get your mates, get your friends, get your enemies, get everyone in competing in the COD Ireland League when it is on its way. 2025 is about to be the year Call of Duty rises in Ireland, because we can already say for one thing, it is back and better than ever. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to leave you there. The inaugural tournament went down a treat, and the winner, Dino Quinn. Till the next time, take care. Peace.